Hey, Don and Mike, or did or no could fill a book.
It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now?
No chance for the music. Boom! Running out today. Let's bring him in. Boom! The Rob Spiewak dancers. Boom!
True story. He was a neon Nazi with one true enemy. Himself. A man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Don't you listen to that man, boy. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Airtight and all the ships at sea. Zooming across your airwaves in their Lesmobile, it's Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Yeah. Thank you, Robbie, and hi, thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show episode of this Friday. Your honorary 31erd. And here's your phone number from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Now look at that. The music continues. Look at that. I mean, given the chance, it'll just endlessly loop.
Excellent.
For the whole show, we just play. So
We'd have this music playing for the whole broadcast if we wanted to.
watch now as I expertly, you won't even notice
Smooth.
the fade on this. Are you ready?
It's going to be a very
Now it's going to be seamless. You just see.
Hey, look at that.
Years of practice.
It's gone.
Rob, I gently faded the music out.
And it's gone.
Gently, very gently faded out, but somewhere it's still. See, it's still playing. But no, it's gone.
And she's gone. There's Shatner.
No, there it is. Now that's painful.
Hey! What are you trying to do?
You ruined my
record, man. I just bought it.
Right, you ruined my record. Here's our lead story. I don't know how many of you are watching TV.
Wow.
I have
The gift?
a gift, and I know we kid a lot about gifts on the show, you know, our talents that each of us has. I'm able to catch a lot of what's good on TV and what people are going to be talking about simply because I really don't sit on my ass and watch TV the 20 hours of the day that we're not here. I have a window in the morning, and I have a window at night when I seriously watch TV.
Now, you watch TV quite differently than many individuals do.
Unless there's something...
It sounds sometimes like you've got 8 TVs in front of you.
Unless there's something that I'm really committed to, and even the stuff that I'm really committed to, I still flip around. I can go from show to show and pretty much even got it honed and refined during a football game with commercial sets to know, okay, I'm going to leave this game for 2 minutes, and I do it without a watch, just go 2 minutes away and go back to this game or go to HBO or whatever. Well,
You just know.
today I'm going around, and one of my wild card channels is 360, Fox News channel.
Right.
And I have no reason to turn on the Fox News channel. None whatsoever.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there going, I've seen Minority Report already on pay-per-view. There's some dumb fag movie on HBO. There's never anything good on Stars. Never anything good.
Stars.
They got like 5 good movies, and they only run them once a month. And other than that, it's all garbage. So I'm just like, well, what the hell? I'll turn on 360, Fox News channel, and right away I see, and I haven't seen it in so long. Low-speed car chase.
Low-speed car chase.
And not only a low-speed car chase, but apparently at first when I turned it on 4 hours ago, a guy who looked like he had taken over a mail truck. And at the time, they didn't realize, as we do now, that it's not a case of a guy stealing a mail truck. It's a guy who's taken the mail lady hostage.
Hijacking.
Yes, and has
they don't know whether to call it a carjacking because it's not a standard carjacking. It's more like a hijacking because he hijacked this woman who works for the Postal Service.
And he's got other hostages in the car, and he's shot at the cops, and now they got him boxed off on an area of the...
I think it's just her, though. I think right now in the car, it's just her. Just one, the only one.
I had heard that... What happened to the Reverend? He stopped and got the the
Reverend gave him a phone and he split.
Right. All right, well, I was under the assumption, one of the reports I had heard was that the Reverend had gotten in the car.
Oh, really?
But maybe, that was back when they were reporting, out of their ass.
Well, I want to, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for...
You're always my first call, Mike.
Man, because you know that I love him as much as you do, and I'll tell you right now, I was a little late for work today because I was hoping that maybe we'd have some kind of resolution to the conflict, but they're still in a standoff right down in Miami.
Still in a standoff, still talking to the guy.
And it's, usually your slow-speed car chases are the domain of L.A. exclusively.
Right.
This is one in Miami. And
I wish we had that in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
What, car chases?
I wish... No, we don't have helicopters that follow them.
Here's the deal. We do. Mm-hmm. We do have car chases. We do have 2 news helicopters that are in the air.
But they don't care.
But I think part of it is that we're in this no-fly zone.
Is that what it is?
Restricted airspace, a lot of it.
Even if you wanted to follow a guy that was going 5 miles an hour, you couldn't watch him in the helicopter.
There's something about those sunny California or South Florida days where, you really get that great picture.
Traffic is too bad around here to have a car chase anyway.
If you remember, and again, not to toot my own horn. Robbie, where's that... First, I need the Burt Reynolds and also the ouchie. Okay. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm going to do it here for goodness sakes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say that years and years ago, like 5 years ago, I discovered this on the West Code feed of NBC. The slow speed car chase.
Right.
It's a highly entertaining.
Which was, in fact, a byproduct, a child of O.J. Simpson.
That's right.
That was the original low-speed car chase. And for a while it was really hot, I actually signed up to a service.
I remember that.
That would actually beep me on my wireless pager to tell me whenever on any channel there was a high or low speed pursuit.
I remember when you got that thing, and many a morning you'd call me and say, "Hey, go to this channel," and there it was. And I find them riveting.
Yeah. And the problem is that Channel 4 in LA, I think one time they stayed with it when the cops blew the guy to bits.
They shot a guy on an overpass, I think, or no, the guy took his own life, I believe.
And they had it on TV.
They showed it, and they had a lot of controversy.
I mean, it's huge ratings, but of course they said, well, from now on, when it gets down to the nitty gritty, we're going to pull back. And
we're on a delay, and we won't show you the grisliness.
And they all love saying that we're going to really cut back on this now. We're going to cut back on showing you these car chases. And I'll say that for the most part they have. However, you'll notice that today, as I said, is January 31st, and the rating sweeps for TV are officially underway.
Right.
So,
and now this one's kind of, you're rooting for the peaceful resolution because there's a lady in the truck. Normally, when it's just your
the
garden variety guy that's driving a car and speeding away from the police, I'm kind of like, but kind of hope it ends badly.
Yeah,
this one I'd like to see him.
The cops are angry and their adrenaline's pumping because this guy aimed and shot at a police officer in the course of all this today, and they think he may be connected to another shooting earlier this morning.
And this has got all the elements. You've got a hostage. You've got first off, it's a mail truck. Mm-hmm. So the thing's going, top speed, 35, right, down the Florida highway, and he's doing the thing where he's going over the median strip and going back the other way. And at one point, they stop. He gets a cell phone from a priest, and now they have him blockaded off. They brought his mamo in, and his mamo is on the bullhorn talking to him.
Got a girlfriend apparently there, but the report is that maybe he shot another woman this morning in Fort Myers. Right. And drove 2.5 hours over to Miami, and that's where he did all the hijacking.
So, Buzz, you're the only one with a television. What are they running now on the screen? Have they sent that little robot thingy up to the truck yet?
The robot thingy was right up against the truck a little earlier, and now, for whatever reason, it's backed up about 10 feet or so, but it's still sort of pointed at the mail truck and very close to it.
That's what they were doing.
Right. Yeah. And apparently the guy has a couple of guns. The low-speed chase you mentioned lasted about 90 minutes. The schools nearby are locked down. 27th Street in Miami is closed, and that has a lot of motorists, a lot of witnesses and bystanders stranded. They're not allowed to leave the area because the entire area is sealed off with police cars.
Now, are they not letting kids get picked up by school buses now? Because
correct.
Everything's on hold. Schools are locked down for the kids' safety, and that's probably for the best.
Because the one douchebag who decided to hijack a mail truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it amazes me with the technology they have. Apparently the guy, whatever he's done with the jamming the mail up into the front of this truck, is They're both hiding now in the back of the truck. He's done a good enough job where they can't get a clear shot at the guy. Because I would think by now they probably try to take him out.
They did have on TV, Mike and I saw up in our office before the show, they do have a clear shot, a still photograph of the mail carrier, of the lady.
You know, even in the still photograph, and I was watching her body language as she was driving this, she looked remarkably calm, and, you know, for her sake, I just hope this thing, you know, that they get the go or pull her out and get him, but, you know, I don't want to see anything happen to her.
The people who have talked to the hijacker say he sounds surprisingly calm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, who knows?
Hey, how you doing? What if it was this? What's up, Doc? and the police guy says,
how you doing?
What's up, Doc?
I don't think it could be the Dennis and Shaq show.
I don't think so either.
But, man, you know, you never know. These things can go an hour. They can go 15 hours.
This has now gone over 3. This is now approaching its 4th hour. Might not come to a resolution before we get off the air today.
Pretty funny watching Fox News Channel get the gilts, too. You know, when Colin Powell was speaking to some group about, you know, the same thing he's been speaking about for a week or two.
No, they had a split screen.
yeah, but I mean, it was just like, you know, we don't want to. They did an update because you know what the news directors are saying right now for the ratings. They're dying to go to the mail truck. That's what people want to see. You know, unless there's something huge breaking. Right. We don't want to diminish the significance of the Colin Powell addressing this conference, but let's go back to the mail truck again.
And, you know, Robbie, grab me a couple of the fake Bill O'Reilly, news guy fake Bill O'Reilly tapes, because I do have to bust his balls for a second. Okay. I'm coming in today, and, you know, they run this sham show, this Bill O'Reilly show on our station here in D.C.
Infomercial, isn't it?
This infomercial, right. And he's doing a whole big hour-long monologue about the dumbing of America with the reality programming. And, you know, to an extent, he's correct that we watch Fear Factor and Survivor and Joe Millionaire and The Bachelorette because we like seeing people, you know, be humiliated and like seeing them be rejected. The important part of that argument that doesn't seem to get through his thick Neanderthal skull is that these people have signed up for this and they know this is going to happen. Right. He then took it to 2 new levels, and I have to call this bastard on it. The first level is he says that American Idol is as bad as Fear Factor. He says that I can't believe that American families are gathering to watch shows like Joe Millionaire and American Idol. Well, American Idol is nothing like Joe Millionaire. American Idol is just...
What's he putting down American Idol for, specifically? What was he saying about American Idol?
Because he said...
because people are exploited?
Yes, because we're watching to see the people who suck.
Rejected.
You know, he said, why do they have to run the 2 episodes showing the people who are no good?
Right.
Why can't the Fox executives just say to these people, they're no good? And then somebody calls him up and says, Bill, are you aware that right now in the middle of this sermon that you're giving us, your TV channel, the Fox News Channel, has devoted almost 2 hours at this point to the slow-speed chase
what did he say?
in Miami. And here's his answer. And God, is he a slippery one. That son of a bitch. He says there's a difference because that's news. What you have there is not just a chase. You've got a hijacking, you've got a man with a gun, you have the mail carrier's life in danger, and all of the police officers' life in danger. This is news, and this is a public service that we're presenting as news
that's a little slippery.
On the Fox News Channel. Now, I'm a big fan of the Fox News Channel because... And I think the reason they're kicking CNN's ass in the ratings is because they do stuff like this. Because they've tapped into, this is what America really wants. But Bill O'Reilly, you pompous jerk, how dare you on one hand say that Survivor and Joe Millionaire and American Idol and Fear Factor are all crap and awful and it's what's wrong with America. And then when somebody calls you because your own network is staying for 2 hours on a mail truck that's going 30 miles an hour, he says, well, that's okay, because that's news.
That's news.
That's not news.
Well, I mean, the one point you made about everybody that's in these reality shows signing up for their punishment, and, I would venture to say the people on American Idol, when they're rejected and you see them on camera and they're watching it with all their family, which they're gathered around the television, they're probably high-fiving each other when they burst into tears and they go, I mean, come on, they know that's part of the deal.
And I know part of Bill O'Reilly's whole thing is that he's fair and it's, the no spin zone, all that other bull. So what I've done is invited Bill O'Reilly to respond to my charges. If we could link the satellite now.
See what he has to say.
To New York. Bill, what say you to my charges that you are a slippery, two-faced bastard?
Have a happy abortion for Christmas.
Oh, now that was completely uncalled for.
Bill, come on, let's talk about the fact that you're saying American Idol's bad, but a car chase on Fox News is good.
Oral. My doctor, he said I can have it.
Now, Bill, one more time. You said American Idol's bad, but then you covered your ass by saying car chases are newsworthy.
We legalized heroin because I'm a heroin addict and I want it, so give it to me.
That has nothing to do with the discussion.
We're not going to win with that. Evasive. Anyway, yeah, he's slippery. He's the guy, you can smell the brute through the radio when that guy's on. You know what I mean? He's got, that he's just got the cheap drugstore brand perfume cologne on.
I've listened to him for a number of times, and I don't believe I've heard him ever be wrong. All those guys, there would be a lesson for all those guys. And we've done it on this show. When somebody really nails us on something, and we will admit it. Certain shows like that, the pundits, the guys that are the inside the beltway types, your John McLaughlin's, your Bill O'Reilly's, even your Dr. Phil's, you never hear them really come out and say I was wrong.
What's going to stop me from coming in with a load of heroin, setting up a little stand, and selling it to anybody who wants to come through?
Further, what's wrong with these guys? And I'll put him in the same category as Rush Limbaugh and all those guys. They're entertainers.
Yeah.
They're doing a show.
They're DJs.
They're doing a show. They're DJs. Yeah. Absolutely buzzed. They're DJs. And this happens, I'm sure it happens to me more than it does to you, Mike, where, for instance, yesterday, a woman we're very fond of, Julia Aurora, who used to be G. Gordon Liddy's secretary. What an unenviable task that is, having to, change his Depends and give him his Viagra and do all the other stuff that she did. She was let go yesterday, and I tried to save her job here a while ago, and I'd like to think I had little something to do with getting her on life support here, where she wasn't canned a year ago. But they finally canned her, and yesterday she was a very sweet lady. She's like 65. She came to me in the hall, and she gave me a nice kiss on the cheek, and she said, I want to thank you, Buzz, or Rob. She said, I want to thank you for everything you've done. People always ask me what you guys are like, and I tell them, you guys are really great, and no one ever believes me. And I'm fine with that. Because, that's the act that we're doing on the radio.
Yeah.
That's the act that we're doing on the radio. I'll tell you, just very quickly, because, God, I'm really about to jump right into Lake Me and do a cannonball here, but just give me a second. I was not supposed to read this, but I did find a copy of this. My son has applied to many colleges. He's been accepted to quite a few, and he's going to make his final choice soon. They asked him to write a letter about his life and his life experiences. And a large part of the letter that my son wrote to these colleges involved the fact that I'm his dad, meaning that I'm on the radio and that I'm his dad. And I realized how hard it's been for Bart, and a lot of times even for Freda, having me do what I do, because I use my family on the air a lot of times very liberally, and how tough it has been, especially for him, growing up being a little kid, then going to junior high, then going to high school. But I was really moved when I read that my kid wrote that a lot of times kids in school treat him different because of the radio show and because of what I do on the radio show. He wrote, if anybody said to me that they thought I was like my dad the way he is in real life, that would be the greatest compliment anybody could give me.
Wow.
But nobody knows the way my dad really is. And that was wonderful. I've never said anything to Bart. I'm saying that now because I know he's in school and he's not going to hear it.
Right.
And I didn't ever go to him and say, hey, I read that, because that was a private thing that he wrote to get into these schools. My whole point is that we're just clowns. We're just clowning around. And so are dicks like Bill O'Reilly and Rush Limbaugh,
right,
and Jack Diamond, and anybody else that you want to mention. We're just jockey clowns. And when a guy like Bill O'Reilly gets on and starts preaching about what's right and what's wrong, and then has the balls to say American Idol is bad, but the fact that on the Fox News channel we've been covering a slow-speed car chase for 2.5 hours, that's newsworthy, that's bull. That's bull.
You ever think that maybe when Bill O'Reilly's doing that, he's not really caring about it at all? He's just doing that because he knows those shows are so popular that he'll get everybody all stirred up if he disses those shows?
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, I think there's, you never can crawl inside somebody's brain. I mean, you have said for years about Rush Limbaugh that this is, this is...
He is
you think he's a liberal Democrat. This is just a complete act on his part. And you know what? I think really to have that level of energy that a guy like that has every day with the same, troweling out the same crap every single day, it's got to be almost an automatic where you're doing your stage show every day. You're not, you're not thinking like that 24/7. Give me a break.
Oh, and I mean, I know that I've mentioned this recently, and I'm going to knock this off very quickly, but, Mike and I were blessed enough to sign this 5-year deal, and I think in the 5 years when it comes up, we both know that we'll have had a great run together, and that's going to be it. And part of it...
5 with an option for 7, though.
Part of it, from my standpoint, is exactly what you just said. The fact that every day you're coming in, you're doing this thing, it's my face in the morning that I'm shaving.
Yeah. Right.
And sometimes I really have to wonder.
Right.
Now, not always, but sometimes it gets to me. If we have a show like we did a couple of days ago and I'm screaming at some guy, I wish you were dead. I pray for your death.
What's your point? Where are you going with this? You're remarkably introspective today.
My point is that at some point you have to, you just say enough.
Yeah.
You just say enough with it, and I think at the end of this contract,
I agree.
I'm going to be to that.
We have agreed to that. I joke with you about the 7, and I got the contract just the other day, and I implore you, take a second look and give it some thought. But in any event, if that's the way it has to be, that's the way it has to be.
And I don't want.
I'm planning to open the ice cream store at that point, and it's going to be a great deal of fun.
I don't want to belabor this point.
You and I both never thought when we started this whole little ride here that we would be. Yeah. Looking at, what are we looking at, 18 years coming up?
We are in our 18th.
So we're going to come up on 19 years.
Yeah.
I thought 3,
yeah.
Seriously.
That's a long run.
I thought we'd have 3 years, and that would be good. That'd be a real nice, that'd be a nice run.
I had never worked with a partner. I mean, I had Buzz, as my news guy, but never had a partner. I had no aspirations. I didn't know, really.
Right.
It was day to day.
Yeah, it started out when we were, punching through it, you know.
But as it turns out, Mike and I are lucky enough to really be friends in real life, and
it's a very, very unique friendship. People ask me about it all the time, as far as, the question I get, I'm sure you get the same, do you guys hang out together? I said, not a lot, but when we do, we have a fantastic time, and when we do it, we do it. We do it infrequently. I think if we were doing it every night and doing it every weekend, I don't think you or I have the personality where we could handle that.
But I'll say this, when we do get together,
it's pretty good.
We do pack 60 minutes into every hour.
Yeah, we go rather intensely.
We sure do.
Yeah, and that always has been like that, and that's what makes that fun.
But anyway, just the point here is, I guess, this old Bill O'Reilly thing just pissed me off. We're all just clowns. We are all just clowns if you just stop and think realistically about it for a second. And I say things probably just as bad as Bill O'Reilly. You can call me on that stuff. A million things that I say, and then I'll backtrack and say something that's bass opposite.
I'm going to say something that everybody's probably going to get on me about, but I'm going to say this right now. With all the shows that we watch now, the ones that he mentions, like Fear Factor and Joe Millionaire and all our diversions, and it seems like we're rivaling the 1920s, where the guys stood up on airplane wings with our diversions in this country now. And I just think...
Hey, Mike, would that be a great show?
You mean doing an airplane show?
Yeah, having guys up on the wings of airplanes.
You look at some of the crap they did in the 1920s, and I mean, I'd love to see them bring some of that stuff back.
The stuff that disc jockeys did all along. Sitting on poles, sitting on billboards.
Just all sorts of... I think we're in a very similar era of prosperity. I really hope that everybody... realize that there's some very serious crap going down right now, and I hope everybody is at least thinking about it a little bit and not blowing it off. And I'm talking about the fact that, we might be sending thousands of guys over, that might get, gas dropped in their ass. And I hope everybody, doesn't lose sight of that kind of crap.
Buzz does have an update for us on the slow speed chase in Miami.
A bit of good news. We'll scramble for details, but the female postal worker who had been held hostage in Miami has now been released.
Excellent.
She is safe and sound.
Well, great then.
Well, shoot him.
Then the solution's very simple.
Yes.
Blow it up.
Right.
There's nobody. Is there anybody else in there?
No. I believe she was the only hostage.
What's the worst that's going to happen? So some people won't get their Publishers Clearinghouse things in the mail. PFD. A couple of people won't get their TV guides. Right.
Wow. So what? He let her go then?
Yes, he has released her.
Then he's probably gonna. That means he's going to surrender, probably.
And Mike, you asked why I was introspective today. There's another reason.
Yes.
And it hit me today like a friggin' brick in the head. It hit me that it's gone. It's now gone.
I know. And you know what? I've worked with you long enough where I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's on your T-shirt.
Yeah. The NFL. It's gone.
Well, just for a little while.
No, Buzz, not for a little while.
Okay.
It's gone until the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
In August.
Yeah.
And even then when it comes back then, I work it up, but I don't really get going until opening day.
And it's so funny because when it comes to sports, when you're going into your sports depression, just as I begin to almost begin my sports nirvana when spring training starts, which is the greatest thing in the world for me. I just love it, because it's filled with hope.
I'm at the absolute bottom right now. I'm even thinking this weekend, the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Nobody plays in the Pro Bowl. I mean, all the good guys all of a sudden say, I got an upset stomach, I can't play.
I'm always jealous when I watch the Pro Bowl. They're all out there with their Hawaiian shirts on. They're out there in that 85-degree weather. Meanwhile, we're all back here.
The announcers treat it like it's a freaking joke. I'm supposed to watch this thing, and I'm supposed to say, this is my football fix.
Yeah.
This is it. And, I'll watch the stupid arena football.
And NFL Europe, that still plays?
Oh, Buzz, that's up in the air.
Oh, okay.
That's up in the air now.
Yeah, you don't know.
So I don't know what the deal is with that. So I'm definitely in some kind of... There should be... How come there's not a pill for that on...
Start doing exercises to stretch yourself out, and get that back in shape for the golf season.
Oh, Mike, I like playing golf.
Get yourself all, like a lot of people this time of year, friends of mine, it's the time they start, finding those little heated ranges and stuff and going out there, hitting a few balls and doing that kind of thing.
It doesn't beat. Nothing beats. I want to tell you something. The easiest time of my life is from September through January, because without fail, I know every weekend my bitch is going to be there. And she's the most reliable bitch that I've ever known since I was 4 years old, and that is football.
Right.
That I know every goddamn Sunday, with the exception of the Sunday after 9/11, and I thought we should have played on that.
Oh, God.
My bitch has been there.
Right.
My football has been there.
That's what it is. You've been kind of hinky all week long, and that's what it is. You're going through your withdrawal.
Yeah.
You're going through your post-football withdrawal.
There's no more football. And I mean...
That's exactly what it is.
Even though we had the bet about the Raiders and the Bucs, it was a good Super Bowl, which makes it even worse.
I'm just thinking about this week, and you have been going through a little withdrawal this week.
Yes, because I realize now...
I didn't know what it was. I was sitting there going, man, that's what it is.
There's nothing to look forward to.
That's terrible.
Boy, I hope my wife doesn't hear that.
That's terrible, though. You have things that you need to get yourself a second half of the year diversion.
No. The NFL
have just the idea.
Needs to be a year-round sport. What is your idea?
What do you think keeps me going from September to January and the rest of the year?
Booze.
Thank you.
Booze.
It's a wonderful diversion.
Let me see. We're on a website now over here on my side. I'll share it with you, Mike. Channel 6 in Miami.
Yeah.
Where we are watching live Well, now they're running a commercial, but it's a live feed of whatever they're doing down there, so we'll be able to see it.
Well, that is one. I love
in our studio as well.
Man, with all that time that the cameras and all that, and life and death. I'm glad that lady got free. She looked like a pretty cool customer too, so I'm glad she got out
safe and sound.
Hostage situation, mail truck chase, deadly crash.
I'm sure that if she's been freed, that it's going to be just a matter of minutes before he comes into custody.
And the logo, incidentally, on the Fox station in Miami that they were covering on the Fox News Channel, Channel 7 in Miami, they already had the logo.
Yeah.
The logo in the bottom corner. Right. It was Postal Priority. Come on. They already came up with a goddamn name for the thing.
See, news people are clowns and DJs, too.
And the poor postal workers, as soon as I saw it was a postal truck, my first thought was, somebody working.
Right.
Somebody working there.
Right, the rubber band had snapped.
The poor post office, they have enough of their own people to go wiggy, and then they get this guy.
Go wiggy.
That comes in, drives across the state from Fort Myers, and pick another person.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Has no one fought that?
Hello.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Yeah.
What's more annoying, the local weather people speculating on the snow, or all the speculations when these car chases are going on, all these former
and that is close. That is almost a tie.
The weather people.
But I'll tell you, today I was like, right before we came down when we were up in the office, and that one lady had a run-on sentence of like 10 minutes where she was just going, we're not really sure right now, but as you can see right there, the robot is over there. I'm like, shut up!
Yeah, it's just like the weather.
Do you think this guy that took the hostage, you think he's a big NFL fan?
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I do.
Hey, Don and Mike, I got a 6-second song devoted to Bill O'Reilly.
All right, go. Let's hear it.
Stetson cologne, Stetson fit, 'cause there's a little bit of Stetson in every man.
All right, goodbye. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, Radio Gods, what's going on?
Hi, my friend.
Wanted to tell you something else that Bill O'Reilly said yesterday.
Well, now, I don't want to turn this into a bash Bill O'Reilly, because I had my...
Okay, it was something...
I had my agenda with him, and I got to thank you, my friend. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
What is up, Radio Gods?
I'm going to get the call from some dick in New York about this already today.
Think so you get heat on it?
Yeah, picking a fight with Bill O'Reilly.
That day you were out that I had to interview him,
Yeah.
I mean, I was getting pressure that day. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know you were.
It's like, no messing around.
Right, yeah, be nice with it.
Hi, how are you? And then, 5 minutes after I do the interview, hey, Mike, why'd you kiss his ass?
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Which seems to be the theme, too. And, I'm not going to entertain those calls anymore. I'm just going to get the address and go fight those people.
Hello, you're on the air.
Thank you, Rob.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Okay, my friend.
Hey, I just want to be the first one today to congratulate you. You have 3.5 hours until your 68-hour vacation.
Thank you, and you're so right.
What are you going to do to celebrate? You going to go to the titty bar?
I am pussy whipped, so I don't know if I'll go to the titty bar, but thank you, my friend. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, I'm your biggest fan from India. I just came and I wanted to let you know that...
No.
I think you are fantastic.
Fake accent.
What the hell? How you can say this? I've just come from India.
What if this is like the worst fake accent in the world?
Believe me, I just came from India. My cousin living here, and I just came one and a half months back.
What is the city in India you came from?
New Delhi.
New Delhi. Have you sprinkled yourself with curry and cumin?
No, don't. I was calling to give you compliment. Don't say it like that, okay? Please.
I do not believe that you're an Indian.
He speaks very good English if he's from India.
Because we are picking up all the channels which you get here. I was going to comment about the NFL because we receive all the NFL games in the TV.
It's a good Indian accent.
Mike, I think it's awful.
You have to pay for. We get it just like that.
The funny thing is, a real Indian accent sounds like an impression of an Indian accent.
No.
As a matter of fact,
believe me, I just came. I'm
you just
living
what?
with my cousin. Hello?
Yeah.
What I was trying to tell you is that,
trying to tell you that there's the way we're going to go. Look at the postal truck. They've let go the lady. That's great. There's
in India, we don't have these car chases which we have here. Because you know why? You try to travel too fast and you'll hit the cow. And then when you hit the cow, then you're finished.
All right, enough.
Bye, Shaggy. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, my brothers.
Hey.
How you doing? Hey, Buzz.
Hey.
Yeah, well, you took my thunder away because I was going to bitch about Bill O'Reilly, so you kind of left.
Right. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Next.
Hey, Don, I was wondering, why don't you just watch NASCAR on Sundays?
Yeah, I like NASCAR fine, but even that doesn't start for a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, well, February 16th, Daytona 500, but
yeah, I like that, but it's not the same like as my football.
Do you think football would be cheapened to you if it went year-round? I know it's easy to say no.
No, I know it would.
Why don't you watch a good baseball game?
It would not, because, Mike, it's something that's in my soul.
Hasn't enough time passed?
No,
can't you heal? You know, the Red Sox might be doing a trade with the Cubs. We used to have spirited debate about that.
I know we did. I used to be a giant Cubs fan. I'm sorry. I'm not into baseball.
4 words.
Yeah.
Bob Hope, Desert Club.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Because they have the celebrities playing, too, which is fun to watch.
Hello, Don.
Watch Rick Dees tee it up, Don.
Woo! Hello. I mean, goddamn, I would watch... I am so dying for it. I would watch Cincinnati play Arizona. I'd watch that game this weekend.
Listen, you got to let it go. Okay? You got to let it go. It's not coming back. The NFL, there's not going to be an NFL game on Sunday. I hate to tell you this, but it's the truth. It's a fact you're going to just have to accept.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, you're a couple of dangerous trouser snakes, mate.
All right. Now, Mike, are you with me on that was a fake one?
I just, I'm goofy.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don, how you doing?
Okay.
Don, Mike?
Yeah.
Hey, Don, asking the NFL to go to a year-round schedule would be like having you guys asking to do a 6-hour-a-day show and I would take 3 weeks a year off.
Well, no, they could break it up, my friend. They could break it up. I don't mind if they take a month off.
Yeah, but then the NFL's fall and winter. I mean, that's what, you have that's what it's all about.
No, there's some of us that just need it all the time. You just need it. I need my fix.
That's what makes it great in the fall, because you don't have it during the summer. When you can go out and have picnics and barbecues and, walk your dog.
I'm not like that. You know that.
What if they built a stadium in the Arctic Circle?
Ah, yes, and so you have the right climate for it.
All year round.
Hi, Don and Mike Show.
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
The mailman.
Hey, Robert, hi.
Yeah, I'm watching this crap on TV now. This is the reason why I say they should let us carry guns.
Oh, come on.
Now, Robert the mailman has a unique perspective because he is a mail carrier.
And I am legally allowed to carry weapons at my other job. But
Robert, how about, let me give you this point here. What about, you talk about being able to carry guns. What about all the people that work in the post office that,
They got systems set up to weed out the crackheads now. So the guys don't go off that much anymore. You haven't heard about a postal shooting in years.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Robert, has Charlie talked to you about our plans for February for Black History Month?
No.
All right, hold on just a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Hey, can I ask you one thing?
All you Robert haters are going to love this. That on all the 4 Fridays in February, we're going to have some of our favorite blacks on to discuss National Black History Month.
Very good.
Including one day where Robert will be able to come in and actually take over a segment.
That's good. And, we're going to bring Mr. 40 in.
Mr. 40.
Very good.
And Grady.
Is the new boss Kathy Hughes' son?
No, he's a white guy.
Oh, I was going to say, you working for a brother.
All right, hold on a second.
All right,
hold on a second. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Radio God.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, thanks for giving Bud so much time on the news yesterday. That was really great, guys.
Well, that was the New Year's resolution, that we're going to try to play commercials earlier in the show so that when we get late in the show, we have more time for the news, which is why we got to break right now.
Well, hey, usually, Don, you always rob the mic from Buzz.
Yeah, I always rob the mic from Buzz. That's right.
You get it? Don, Mike, Buzz, Rob.
Oh, Rob. Some kind of a joke.
Hold on, you were being funny.
Oh. Hey, how do you know it's I'm glad you like that. How do you know it's
Goodbye.
No.
Goodbye, ass.
No.
We'll clear the lines now. We're going to call 100. Play for $500. Secret sound 877.
How do you know it's a male truck, not a female truck?
53636. You know what I said on the air just a couple of minutes ago? Yeah. When I say, I wish you were dead, and then later on, this one I don't feel guilty about at all. No. Please, drive down right now to Miami. I urge you, buy a shirt that has a bullseye on it, drive down to Miami, and run in front of that truck.
What would you tell him if there was football on this weekend? How would you change that? Would you be a little softer in your assessment of this caller?
I tell him to walk to Miami. I would tell him to run to Miami and walk to Miami.
All right, that's
Take
fine.
your time.
Hey. What was
Hey, Buzz.
Hey, you already said hi to Buzz.
Man.
Didn't you say hi to Buzz?
Yeah, I want to say it again. Buzz rock.
Now, listen, your original call was thanks for giving Buzz more time during the news. The longer you stay on now, you're taking away from the segments later in the show.
You're hurting me, sir.
Would you like me to eject?
Yes.
Yes.
Amen.
Love you guys.
Eject.
Very good.
Very good. He's gone. Hope his chute doesn't open. Call 100. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Hamilton, come over here. What are you doing?
I'm changing.
But you took off your Captain Hook uniform.
Well, I thought I'd put my street clothes on for the drive over to IBM. The uniform's kind of uncomfortable.
Hamilton, you're going over there as a representative of Captain Hook Fish and Chips. Part of our image, part of our appeal is that uniform. You know that.
You really want me to put this stuff back on?
Yes, I do. Show a little pride.
Yes, sir.
The Don and Mike Show. For the young gay boy in rural America who thinks he's alone, he's not. He has the Don and Mike Show.
Well, we have today's show, which I think is good. And I'll tell you, Monday, I know it's going to be good. Because Monday we're going to have in studio noted sexpert Dr. Natasha.
Oh, man, she is.
And she's the only sexpert we've ever had on the show. Out of the hundreds we've had on the show, who really is a piece of ass.
Well, she's also got a great website, and she's also, like, really graphic, and she's hot, and she took her top off, and I'm a big fan of hers.
Also Monday on the show, and if you like sex, you're going to like this. Brian, the drunk Eagles fan, will be coming down to celebrate his birthday with a wild three-girl sex show.
Fantastic.
Wow. All of that on Monday. Coming soon. You might remember months ago we did the American Idiot thing.
Right.
Well, we have our winner. And he or she, as determined by your crooked internet voting, will be having their concert outside our broadcast center. And for Valentine's Week, Christ, we got a lot of stuff going. Thanks to the good people at Veramax, we have thousands of dollars to give away. All week of Valentine's Week, we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff, including the return of the Backwards Newlywed Game.
Absolutely. That's where we bring in couples that are separated or divorced, and, well, actually mostly separated.
Yeah,
right?
we like if they're not really all the way divorced. They're just separated or they're separating. And Monday we'll start talking a little bit about Senior Bachelorette.
Excellent.
And all of that that is involved there. Now time for a call number 100. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, my brothers. I am caller 100.
Yeah, sure. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Johnny, where are you from?
I'm from Southern Maryland.
All right, Johnny, you've got the Born Identity, A Good Divid, with Matt Damon, with a never-before-seen alternative ending. That's from Blockbuster Video. Plus, Please Go Night Skiing at Whitetail Mountain Resort during Whitetail's late-night ski, board and tube nights. You can get a 9 till midnight lift ticket for $15. Enjoy 5 beginner, 8 to 7 intermediate, and 4 expert lighted trails.
Yeah.
So go skiing at night. Now you're going to play for $500, secret sound, and your clues thus far have been red, white, blue, yellow, and orange.
Right.
Are you ready for another clue?
I'm really ready for something that can maybe, like, jumpstart this.
Yeah.
I'm definitely ready for another clue.
Okay. Chartreuse.
It's another color.
Are you ready?
Jesus.
I guess so.
Play you like that.
No, you're
Robbie?
happy, Rob. Yeah, because nobody's going to come near it.
Yeah, Rob, give me a big smile, big thumbs up on that one. 15 seconds. Please don't answer till Mike sings like TJ2. And we wish you Godspeed.
Caller, name this sound.
Now watch out, it's loud. Wow.
Ouch.
Right, Buzz. The round mound of sound. That is it. That's the sound.
I got that feeling. Yeah, that funky feeling. TJ2 is in the house and we're ready to roll.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That was terrific.
Thank you.
For $500, what's the sound?
Closing the top on the tube of toothpaste.
No.
Yes, my chartreuse toothpaste.
Oh, we're sorry.
Hammerhead.
Not a chance. Thank you, though. Don't forget that every guest
is sort of a clue for you.
A clue for you. Okay, it's time. Hold on, let me dial on this line. Let me call to the Cunnymobile and get a.
Which is not to be confused with the Lesmobile.
Or the Homomobile.
Right. Or the Homemobile.
Homemobile, excuse me.
Homemobile.
Lesmobile, Homemobile, Cunnymobile. Call my lovely Cunny Honey. And we have big news.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hi, sweetheart.
And also, I believe that we've... remember this week I was yelling about the problem in the bedroom with the volume with the TV?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have now found out the problem with watching TV after 11 o'clock when she wants to sleep and I need the TV on to go to sleep. It's not the fact that the loudness of the TV. She finally told me last night it's the fact that on Seinfeld, and I don't think they sweeten the laugh track, but the laughs, apparently, are so loud on Seinfeld that she can't sleep.
I'll tell you what it is, my darling. It's the dynamics of the audio. I mean, we should do like a marriage course because really it's all about compromise. And I can go to sleep to Star Trek, no problem, because the voices are low-key. There's the hum of the ship. It's like, or if I ever need a nap, I can put on Court TV, and I'm out in 10 seconds because they all talk very low-key like they do on Star Trek. On Seinfeld, there's too much exclamation. There's too much excitement and big laughs and big
So
noise.
she... okay, we got it. So she says to me last night, she was much more concise last night when she just said, I can't listen to that laugh.
This speaks to a suggestion that I have for you.
What's that?
You're using your TV speakers, and your TV speakers that come out of a regular portable, really, you have to almost crank it up louder to be able to get the audio in many cases. If you have like a surround sound type of thing with like a subwoofer and you got the low end, you can put it at a very, very low volume and still get the clarity of it.
But it's just for TV in the bedroom.
No, because I beg to differ because as being married to a DJ, he has no high-end hearing.
I have another solution.
You know what? Hold on. One other thing that was brought up a couple of days ago on the show was I would like to get someone to come in and give us all hearing tests.
Yeah.
On the
I want that
on the air to find out
because
how bad our hearing is. And what is your suggestion, Buzz?
They sell TVs now with what the engineers call a compression unit. It's a thing that kind of keeps all of the sound at the same level, so the laughter wouldn't be any louder than the voices. You can get a TV like that.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Hey, now listen, the best thing for me was all she said was, just turn on Star Trek. Star Trek is fine.
Or Star Trek.
I like Star Trek.
Because there's not a lot, screaming and laughing and loudness. I mean, you've got a lot of it. And you've got that peaceful hum of the ship.
The hum of the Enterprise. So we worked past that. And now the big news. I know that last year a lot of you were interested when my wife and her mom and the sisters went up to New York to be on the John Carney show. Well, we got the call today from Television Central. Honey, do you want to announce the date?
No, you announce it. I'll announce the disclaimers after you do.
My wife, her mom, and her sisters will be on the John Carney show, also known as Crossing Over with John Edwards, next Thursday, February 6th. Watch the daytime show.
It comes on at 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock here in D.C.
10 o'clock here in D.C., okay.
They run 2 episodes in a row. My wife and her sisters will be in the first episode. Just why? If you've ever wondered if my wife is a grade A piece of ass.
No. Okay, then I get to say the disclaimers right now. Sugar, we didn't dress up or look good. We didn't know we were going to be on TV that day.
I know you had on that Peg Bundy sweater thing that had like the spotted fur, but you looked great. Trust me.
You didn't see me. I had on pants that I had bought on super sale for like $13. I mean, my sister is very emotional because she's talking to her deceased husband. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, why did I wear this outfit?
Here's the whole thing with her. Everything's the price tag with her. Really, $13 pants, $40 pair of pants. The pants.
$30. Like that's an expensive pair. Go ahead.
They're pants.
Everything looks better on TV.
They're pants.
I like your idea of the range of pants from 13 to 40 to the super high end to the designer at 40.
Anyway, whatever.
You're just cute.
Whatever. You look great.
No.
And if you want to see my wife on TV and see what a piece of ass I married, watch
Charlie.
next Thursday and judge for yourself if this guy is a carnival performer or if he's really talking.
And it's a pretty emotional segment.
With
right?
my passed on brother-in-law, Leo.
Okay, well, that part's true. I mean, that part's interesting. Watch because it's interesting. Don't watch
to see her. Watch to
No,
see her and
watch with a non-judgmental eye. Is that what you're saying, Freda?
check her out. Check out her sisters too.
Don't do that.
I mean, they're honey. I wouldn't say that if your sisters were ugly.
We waited outside in like the freezing cold for 2 hours to get in this place. It wasn't a loveliness competition.
We can play a game when we get back. You know, which one of them would you do? And I include your mom in that as well.
Mom actually looked the best because I did Mom's makeup. I wasn't fooling around with me, but I was playing with Mom before, and I was doing her makeup, and she looked pretty hot.
Yeah, well.
But the rest of us looked pretty
Hi, this is Don's mother-in-law, Big Freda.
Everybody will be able to see next Friday, Feb 6th. That's when they'll be on the Carney show.
Very good.
All right, baby.
All right.
Love you.
Love you. Bye, sweetie.
Love you. First weekend without football, you know.
Oh, I know, darling, and I've got all kinds of plans. There's a show at the National Art Gallery I'd like to see. I've heard it's wonderful.
Oh, no way. No way.
We have got to have such a wonderful weekend.
No, we are not. No, we're not. No, honey. No, we're not, and you know why we're not. And I'm not going to discuss any of that on the air. Tomorrow night, we're going to do what we've discussed, and that's it.
No, we do stuff during the day.
If you want to do something during the day, we can go to a movie.
Well, all right, we can do it Sunday. Their art galleries are open Sunday. I mean, we've got all weekends to play with now.
I've never been an art gallery guy.
What will you do?
What will I do?
Yeah, I've never been a football girl, but I go to football with you in the fall, and so in the spring.
Yes, you do. All right, well, I tell you what, then, being as there are 8 home games during the regular season, I will 8 times during the off season do something with you on a Sunday for 4 hours. But it's not going to be this Sunday.
Yes, I don't schedule the football games. The coaches don't call me and ask me when I'd like them to play.
All right.
So it's at my discretion. I'm the NFL.
No, but not this Sunday. Not this Sunday. Please.
I'm sorry, you can't
honey,
say
it's too much. It's you know what? It's like
do you have to have a Sunday of withdrawal?
Yeah, I gotta have just some time just to veg out and get used to the fact.
We can't do it next Sunday. We can't do it next Sunday.
That's right. That's weird because we have the Valentine's brunch.
Right, and then I have a funeral after that. And then we can't do it. So we've got our Sundays booked. So if the NFL decides that there's a
please, I don't want to go to an art gallery. Well, I'll have this discussion with you in person.
Okay.
Please, honey, give me a mourning period. Please. Please, the NFL is gone.
He's very depressed about that.
Sad.
I got all weekend. I got nothing to look forward to now. I got Dick.
All right.
No games on Sunday.
I'm sorry your life is so bad.
I knew you'd say that. But my life is, I love my football.
All right. Well, I know.
All right. Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. See, that's the key. Don't let her guilt you into anything.
Well, an art gallery isn't that the far end of the spectrum? It's got to be something between football and an art gallery, right?
Not with her. The art gallery is just the tip.
Oh, man.
I mean, if she had her way... I remember one time...
I take my kids to museums like up in New York and stuff because I think they should see this stuff. And even the kids' museums, I have it's just, they're museum people and they're people that are not museum. I am not a museum.
Nor am I. Yuck.
I have just things that just stay still.
Don't like old stuff. And, even one time I remember...
I mean, if it's a museum of art, that's a little intense. If it's like... like look at pictures in a mall or something like that.
A little easier. What about the Museum of American History where you can see like Archie Bunker's chair? Would she do that?
No, Rob, shut up. Okay. I don't want to go in general to a museum this weekend. Mm-hmm. Just on general principle, I don't want to go to a museum this weekend. Okay? I've had a hard week. All I want to do is just have Sunday just to do Dick.
Lighten up. I know you're happy. Stop it.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Samson.
Mike, it's the incredible Samson calling in.
Samson, we don't take calls from people that give themselves names, but if that's your regular name, is it your regular name or a nickname?
Yeah, that's my regular name.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
How's Delilah? Was that her name?
Yes, Samson and Delilah.
Right, and the deal was she cut his hair off and he lost his power, right?
Yes, why?
Delilah.
Is that why?
Delilah.
Great song.
What can we do for you, Samson?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I won a gold medal and 2 silvers and a bronze in the Special Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just calling, just give comments about that.
What do you mean? Congratulations. What do you want?
No, I was thinking about selling on eBay.
You want to sell your gold medal?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm broke. I don't have any money.
Oh, you should hang on to those.
Get something from it. It's not really one of those things you're absolutely proud of. I mean, I got it when I was younger.
You're not proud of it?
I mean, not really. It's one of those things that people pick on you a lot about.
I would like to sell my Special Olympics medal. What did you win for?
It was just running and, basic competitions. But
did you enjoy it?
It's not really a big thing because some of the people I was running against really, couldn't run.
Well, that's the Special Olympics, right?
Well, what makes you special?
I just have a learning disability. I'm slow in reading and math.
I always wondered about that. As far as the Special Olympics. I mean,
that's not really fair.
Don't they? You compete in.
That's not fair if you got a guy who's got multiple sclerosis,
and he's running
against a guy who's just retarded, because the guy who's retarded like Forrest Gump could run like
don't they
wind.
Don't they flight it? Don't they put you in flights with people with equal ability?
Right. If you have a wheelchair, you're in a competition with people with wheelchairs.
But your ability to run, weren't you running against people that had similar abilities to run?
Right, somewhat.
Okay, you should be proud of your medal.
Some people's mental ability,
right,
to run a little less,
So did they have you with running against a bunch of tards? What was the deal?
Basically, if you had the ability if you had mobility, you could run against somebody that can run.
Well, what are you doing now with your life?
Looking for a job.
Looking for a job, and you want to sell your medal?
Yeah.
How much do you want for your Special Olympics medal?
I don't know. I was looking in the hundreds, but I doubt I'd get that.
I might buy it for a goof. Wear it. When I go to TGI Fridays, put a big ribbon on it. Wear it.
Right.
Probably wear it.
To come with a ribbon?
Go to Applebee's.
That you get good parking.
And then when you're talking about TGI Fridays, it's obviously where they wear all the different things.
Yeah, I would just go
like little pins and stuff like that.
Just my one though. I would just the one around my. Does it say real big on it? Special Olympics.
Does it say Special Olympics?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not real big, but it says it.
How are you doing with your learning disability?
I'm okay. I'm of average intelligence.
Listen, does the medal come with the handicap parking sticker?
You like that?
Because if that's the case, I'd buy it.
How much you give him for it?
I'd give him $100 for the medal if it came with one of those handicap parking.
I bet it doesn't.
No.
No, you ought to keep it.
You should.
Samson?
Samson, you ought to keep it.
Something to be proud of.
Keep it until, you don't need to sell it, right?
I don't need what?
You living with your parents?
Yeah, right now.
Well, you don't need to sell it. Keep it.
Oh, okay.
You'd regret it if you did.
Right. You ever been with a girl?
A couple.
Good for you. Do you have a lot of control?
Control?
Are you like Forrest Gump? As soon as she took off her bra.
I watched that the other night.
Boom.
That was the first time when he was in the dorm room with her.
Payload is gone.
Right. Hey, but then he fathered a kid.
Yeah.
That's because he had stored it up for so long.
No, I think that
it was super potent.
Well, no, he had control though to he didn't. I think he developed as time went on.
Yeah, but I don't think that
because at the end when she comes to visit him after she's had a tough spell and then crawls in with him and then they obviously did it normally. The first time, you're right, when she took the bra off, he was like. Whoa.
But I think even the second time when Forrest Gump had sex with Jenny,
yeah.
I don't think he had been getting his jerk on a whole lot in between the time that she first took her bra off and then when he crawled on top of her.
You didn't get the DVD with the deleted scenes?
No, I didn't. I didn't get that, Mike.
Samson, keep your medal.
All right.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Samson.
Goodbye. Hey, Samson? I got a special long-distance dedication right now. You could cut his hair. It'll only make him stronger. This one's going out to my medalist, Samson.
Something like a rose, but everybody knows. She'll get you a stud.
I'd like to point out, he called us.
Yeah. But she's dead at night time.
There it is. So, dedicated to Samson.
He called us. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I've got a question for Rob.
Yeah, he's here.
Rob Brains, what do you think of Arsenio Hall's comeback on Star Search?
I hate it.
Why?
I don't think he was funny to begin with.
I think he lights up that show, man.
Okay, enjoy.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
I thought that went well.
Hello.
How you doing, Don?
Hi, we're doing great.
Great. I want to ask you, I'm jonesing as much as you are about this football ending, and I just wanted to ask you if you wanted to join our fantasy NASCAR league.
I was in one last year, and I'll probably be in a fantasy NASCAR league this year, too. But really, NASCAR doesn't do it. I mean, it's a nice 3-hour diversion on Sunday.
I still would like to eventually, in my life, I'd like to go live. I'd like to see it live.
Yeah.
I hear it's incredible.
But there's nothing like football.
Nah, not at all.
Those bastards. F you, Paul Tagliabue.
Now listen. Now you're getting completely out of hand now. That's the season. They played the season. They had the Super Bowl.
Buzz has an update for us from Miami. Buzz.
The hijacker has surrendered.
Peaceful, nobody hurt?
Yes, no one hurt. Unharmed.
Kudos to the Miami,
amazing work.
Dade County, all those people. They did
Absolutely.
a good job. They did it the right way.
Oh, great.
You're so foul-spirited. You wish to have a fatality. You wanted someone to die.
I was Mike, I was like you. I was happy that the postal worker made it out.
Right.
But then the other guy puts all of the people in Miami through all this crap.
Yep. Right.
All day. Boom, off with his head. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike, happy Friday to you.
Hi there.
Hey, have you guys seen Penn and Teller special about how they expose all the John Carneys of the world?
I think I may have seen something similar to that. They've done 2 or 3 of those, yeah.
It was on just a couple nights ago, and it was like it had something about BS in the title. And it just showed how during these shows, they may tape for 2 hours, but only show you the parts that, they'll ask them 20 questions.
They take aim at David Blaine, don't they? Pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was more of these people, like your wife went to the John Carney show. And, these guys will ask 500 questions, and only 3 of the questions will actually be correct, where someone will go, oh, yeah, I think you are talking about my dead mother-in-law, and that's what they show on TV.
I've kind of seen parts of that, and I would tend to agree with you, except I've heard it now from my wife, both my sister-in-laws, and my mother-in-law, that he didn't do that with them.
Right.
That he went right to them and he said...
And Freda's the last person in the world that's going to, keep John Edwards secret.
And remember, yesterday, Freda's the one who wanted to cut off the head of the girl that was lying during the Highway Love Connection.
I mean, you and I both agree. I mean, I don't buy it. I watched the show, and I think he does that during the show, but I don't think that they tape for an inordinately long period of time. I mean, there are lots of other people that do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hello, Don and Mike.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hey, buddy.
I have a new home improvement business, and with you guys retiring in 5 years, I'd like to offer you some telemarketing jobs. Maybe you can get started slowly, part-time now, but I think you probably have a pretty good phone personality. You might go places, and this is a new business. And I'm not mentioning the name, but if you're interested, maybe I'll go hook up and throw some work your way. I hear him.
You hear him? And we don't handle rejection well.
I'm not trying to reject you.
I know you're not, but that's what telemarketers do.
No. You'd be doing sales. You like a job as a home improvement, hit sales with hammers or something? maybe I could offer you another kind of job. I mean, I'm a new company. I've only been in business 6 months.
Come on, sir. This is 4 times with the crickets already.
Yeah, so?
Is the subtlety of that wasted on you?
Occasionally we let our crickets speak for us.
Don't make me do it a 5th time.
I thought you were going to give me a plug or something. Oh,
no. No, maybe in another life.
I will give you a tip on improving your home, though. Suicide. Thank you. Good night.
Another listener, another call for death.
Don and Mike, hello. Hello.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Yeah, hi, we're here.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Okay.
Hey, that retard was fake.
You know, which one?
Samson the retard?
Well, now, I don't think he ever claimed to be a retard. He said he was a Special Olympian.
Well, he was faking.
Yeah. Why?
Well, how convenient is that name, Samson the retard?
What?
Samson.
What are you talking about? And I think perhaps you ought to, take a good look in the mirror.
Yeah, that's possible. Anyhow, that guy...
You retarded?
What?
Hello? That guy spoiled my lunch.
You know what? It might be a good lunch for you next time?
Huh.
Poison.
That's
how I do it, too. Jump on the bandwagon.
Mike, way to wish death on somebody.
Thank you, Don.
Here is our man, Joey. Joe.
I checked Samson out yesterday, and he...
Checked him out. Joe, that's against the rules. That's against... You take advantage...
You can look, but you better not touch.
Take advantage of a Special Olympian.
Joe. But, no, I checked him out. He had some information about where he graduated and whatnot. And
whatnot? Oh, my God,
Joe! Bye, Joe. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Whatnot?
Hello.
But you better not touch.
Hello.
Turn your radio down.
Hi, you're on the air.
Don and Mike.
Yes.
How you doing? I got a solution to your football.
Okay.
The Pro Bowl this weekend, Sunday. You can get out of going to the art museum with Freda.
Okay, now, I beg you, I implore you to listen carefully, that I have already given a detailed dissertation of the Pro Bowl. Most of the good players beg off and don't go. They say, I have an upset stomach or I hurt my leg. Not to mention the fact that the announcers are all high and drunk because they're in Hawaii and they don't treat it like a real game.
Yeah, but Freda doesn't need to know that.
It don't count. No, she knows that, though.
It don't count.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
It don't count, none.
Hello.
You tear that thing up.
Hello. Hello there, Don and Mike.
Hello?
You're on the air. Hi.
Hi, Don. Hi, Mike.
Hi there.
Hello.
Yes, hi, Rob.
Hi, what's your name?
Question for you.
Yeah.
What movie does Robert De Niro go, you blew it?
That is in the movie with Sylvester Stallone. Copland.
Copland?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been driving me
If we
crazy.
were playing Jeopardy between me, Don, and Rob, I just paid attention to that time. I would have buzzed in first.
You would have had it, Mike.
I like that. It doesn't happen a lot. I like it when that happens.
You would have had it. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Hey, Don and Mike, how's it going?
Hi, baby.
Hey, can I speak to Ken Stevens?
You'd have to call him at home.
Okay, 'cause I just wanted to give him a good well hug until the brown Slurpee oozes out of him.
Wow. That's about the most interesting statement I've heard.
Same to you.
Wow.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Mr. Sheriff, I'm really sorry to have awoken you from your slumber, but it's over. Hands are tied now. You shut me down. I offered you a chance when we could have done something, and you blew it! You blew it!
Great tape. Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Is this blind guy?
This is me. Hi, Mike.
How are you?
Mike, it's the blind guy from Las Vegas, I believe.
Absolutely.
First of all, I want to say, on your clues that you've been giving out, Don?
Yeah.
Give something besides colors.
Fair enough. All right, from a blind guy, you got it.
The next thing is on your football fix.
Yes.
Arena football is coming up Sunday on NBC.
I know. We discussed that yesterday. It's just not the real thing.
Oh, it's not?
No.
I'll watch it.
Hey, you're on a roll today.
You know it. Okay, guys.
All right.
Good one.
That's
See
a
you, blind
good
guy.
call right there.
Thank you. That's Glenn, the blind guy from Las Vegas.
That's how I like Glenn. Real tight, just hit and miss.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hey, good afternoon.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what'd you think of that CSI last night? I thought it was kind of lame with that Warwick story.
I loved CSI last night. I thought it was a little more. They had a little more depth to it than they normally have, and I dug it because it had a real movie actor in it.
Didn't you think it was kind of sappy at the end with that music and everything?
No, because it was heavy. I mean, I bet that happens to cops all the time. I mean, they don't. As long as they don't do it every week. But the guy was. Because it was such a great actor
you mean
playing
the guy who ran the rec center?
Yeah, I mean, and because they had that guy playing the father, I'm immediately riveted by that plot line. And anybody that has a kid, I mean, that happens all the time.
You know what I noticed, though? And normally I'm not a big fan of hers, but there was no Marg Hamburger on that show last night.
She was nowhere to be seen.
No, and neither was the other girl.
I thought it was.
And also, that guy from the Larry Sanders Show wasn't on last night.
Right.
They do that with shows where they give several actors the week off.
It was definitely different from your regular CSI. It was not the same kind of show, but I thought it was fantastic.
And that's why I like CSI, that it's not, sometimes they don't always catch the bad guy.
Right.
And thank goodness they don't do a lot of shows like that.
I mean, that whole setup, with the kid getting killed at the beginning, I mean, if that doesn't, if you don't feel that the way they did, that show is so, I think that show is way above anything else that's on TV right now. 24 is great, but that CSI, it just seems to be getting better.
A good episode last night. Hold on, CSI likes it.
They had one last night.
We got to start remembering them. Yeah. We got to start remembering them.
If we when we're watching it, I'll get a notepad. I'll jot down the ones that it was like back and forth. And it was something to do with the heavy plot line with the girl getting killed was not involved in any of the lighthearted stuff. But there was a lot of lighthearted stuff with the guy that got the hammer dropped on his head.
And there was a lot of I see London.
I see France.
I see someone's underpants. And then you go to black screen.
Yeah, because they had to lighten it up, with the other plot line.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yeah, I had a solution for his NFL Blues there.
His?
All right, his.
Do you know what you're talking to us right now?
Yeah, I know.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't, because you said his.
His, like he wasn't here.
I'm here.
Like you were talking to a phone screener or something.
Well, you kind of sound like Joe, sorry.
Right. Thanks for the compliment. Hello, Don and Mike show.
Yeah, I had a little solution for Samson's problem.
Okay.
I was looking on the internet a couple weeks ago, and I came across a site that was suggesting that you can donate I believe it's your right testicle for up to $70,000.
All right, we'll pass that along to Samson.
And that wouldn't be just for Samson, that'd be for anybody who needs a little quick cash.
Right.
Well, anybody, but because your right one apparently doesn't produce.
Yeah, your right one's not the one that produces.
What is that?
Your right one's just a marble.
What is that site? GiveYourLeftBall.com? What's the site?
I don't know. I was just searching for some personal problems and came across this site, and it was talking about donation. You can also.
Did you say you were searching because you had some personal problems?
What kind of problems?
Some money problems?
No, some testicle problems.
Oh, you had some testicle problems. But
I came across this site. I didn't mark down the thing. I could look in my history.
What do you have, the big C?
What's that?
You have the big C?
Do I have the big C?
Cancer.
Yes, I do.
All right, how's it going? Did they take care of you yet?
It was just a little inflammation, they said. So.
Oh, well, then listen, don't worry. As William Peterson would say.
Don't do that. But now I'm seriously.
You know what? You're ruining everything.
What a horrible caller.
You're ruining everything for us. I was going to say have a ball, and then I was going to play my CSI sound.
And I asked the guy if he's got the big C, and he says it's just a little inflammation. I mean, yeah, that's like being sort of pregnant, right? I mean, you might want to see a physician about that.
Are you still there? He's going. How can you tell someone's ticklish? You give them a testicle.
That's why you and I would never be able to write for CSI.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Last night in CSI, did you guys notice that the two girls weren't there?
No.
I love it. Oh, here we go.
Did we just say that?
It took a turn with that last caller.
Didn't we just say that?
Yes.
Dang, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention.
Right. Exactly.
Neither was Mom, neither was Dad. Hello, Don and Mike show. I'm not talking about on the show. I'm talking about your life. Hello.
I was a little slow.
Pardon me?
Hey, Don, I got a parking ticket for you if you want. You want a handicap sticker, you know. You can hang it on your rearview mirror. It's a spare.
You got a spare handicap thing?
Yeah, if you really want it, I can send it out to you.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
All right, if I get your address, man, I'll send them out to you.
North Pole.
The North Pole, huh? I'm serious, too.
And so am I.
It'll get here.
I swear to God, Mike and I have gotten mail.
Just put it in an envelope, say Don and Mike, North Pole.
It's gotten to us.
No zip code at the North Pole, huh?
Right.
Don't worry about it, okay, Chewy?
See ya.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, two things for you. Mike, if you're really serious about going to a race, Bristol's really good for accidents. A lot of crashes down there. And Richmond's good for, going really close to the action. I mean, you're so close that the rubber hits in your face.
Wait, maybe this is the summer.
If you're interested in getting that close to the...
Maybe I'll do it this summer, maybe. I'd actually like to do that. I'd like to go to the big one, the Daytona 500 Indy, something like that.
And
thank you, though.
Good.
Or not.
Goodbye. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello. Last night's CSI was great.
I agree.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
I don't know what else to say.
That's okay. That's all right, honey. Thank you. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike, if that guy wants to pay $70,000 for a set of balls, I'll sell him mine and give my number.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Radio Gods.
Hello.
Radio Gods.
Yes.
Yes, what do ye want?
He wants to tell you, don't worry about the football season. Slam ball second season is starting now.
Oh, no, that makes you depressed.
Don't remind me. I could have invested in that. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Don and Mike, how you guys doing?
We're fine. How are you?
Must you ask?
What, am I on the phone with Joe?
No, it's us.
Joe.
What can we do for you?
I was calling the NASCAR.
Now your phone's dropped.
Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Yeah, shocker.
What's a shocker? God. Charlie, did you just come in to tell me that we're canceled or that we have to go to break?
You're canceled.
We're canceled. I gotta take one more. One more.
No,
hello, Don and Mike.
Saludos, Miguel. How are you doing?
Hola.
Hey, listen. That guy the blind guy from Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Doesn't he sound like a cross between the Colonel and Homo Joe?
He does have a little Homo Joe in him. The Colonel?
Yeah, the Colonel. The guy who used to talk about Elvis.
Major Bill.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Major Bill, my bad.
Major Bill Smith.
That's not bad.
I got you.
I don't know, dog.
Hello, Don and Mike. How you feeling?
Yeah, but not too perky.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Did you get the pictures I mailed you of Jennifer Aniston?
Are you the guy who sent the picture of her standing at a podium with the nipples?
Yeah, that's the one. I thought you'd appreciate that.
Staring at it right now, my friend, and I thank you.
And Don's grateful.
I have others, too.
When you send nice little pictures through the mail like that, Don's very grateful. You should look in your mailbox for a right testicle coming out.
See you later.
See you, thanks.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you very much for the picture.
He had more to say. I didn't mean to cut him off.
Don and Mike.
Good for you.
Hello.
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
You guys watch Without a Trace?
I don't. Does anybody else?
No, I don't watch it. No.
I'm telling you, it comes on right after CSI. If you like CSI, you'll love it. Anthony LaPaglia. He's a badass dude.
Thank you, Les Moonves. Thanks.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to check it out.
Bye.
Do.
Thank you so much.
I love your false sincerity.
I sometimes think it's necessary.
Yeah. I for one, love it.
Thank you.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Thank you.
You were just giving something to me.
Yes, I was.
Hello.
Hello.
Don and Mike Show.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Hey, about CSI last night, if you paid real close attention in CSI last night, that dark-haired chick was on there.
You're right.
She was standing, in the background.
She's, and you had to look pretty hard to see her, though, but she was on it, right?
Yeah, she was looking pretty good, too.
She was. Thank you for the call.
All right, later.
Take care.
Well handled, Mike.
Thank you, Buzz. Thank you.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
You have no idea what your work means to me.
What does it mean to you?
That somebody out there knows what it's like to be in here.
Oh, God, this is like a nightmare.
Oh, come on. Just a couple of questions. How hard is that? How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you. You want to discuss now my favorite color? You know that they won't let the kids down. Don and Mike.
Don and Mike Show. Hello.
Yes, Don.
Yeah, Adam in Philadelphia. Hi.
This is Andy.
Andy. Hi, Andy.
Close enough, but yeah, I wanted to give you one of the little one-liners from CSI last night.
Oh, do you have one of the actual ones they use on the show?
Yeah, one of the the big meathead CSI guy, the white guy with the dark hair.
You mean the guy that's kind of like the bodybuilder type guy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
He was. They were getting ready to arrest the maintenance guy, and he was showing him his grabber, the little thing he used to pick up.
Oh, right. Okay.
And so he says to the cop, he goes, "Hey, he's showing us his grabber. Let's show him ours."
Yeah. All right, that's an outstanding one.
That is
one.
good. Very good. Typical.
Andy, hold on. Let me give you The Bourne Identity with Matt Damon.
Very nice.
The DVD, the Divid copy. Never before seen alternative editing now from blah, 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 video. Thank you very much for listening. Hold on, please. That's right. Show him our grabber.
Yeah, and it was, of course, the hat and cuffs.
Tomorrow, I was going to say tomorrow on the show. Tomorrow, unless you're going to bed with us tonight, you won't know what we're doing.
Are we on tape tomorrow here in Washington?
Yeah, and I believe now, since all of the shows have been purged, I think last weekend they ran like 9 hours of Best of Us on Saturday.
Well, good if you want to catch up. Maybe we'll be on tomorrow.
Congratulations.
What time do we come on?
At 3, right? Well, what time is it?
Let's bring in Mr. Weekend.
What time is it, Charlie?
3 o'clock tomorrow.
3 o'clock tomorrow.
And a sprinkling on Sunday. Only 12 hours of the broadcast weekend, depending on the best of Don and Mike this week.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Congratulations.
You're welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering about Rob A. I was wondering if we need more of him on the show, or does America love him just for his quick one-liner?
No, we don't need more of him.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You might very well expose the soft underbelly of the program, and we could all be going to prison.
Right. We have just the right amount of Rob A.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. And I love you guys, too.
Thank you. And Rob wants you to know he'll see you at the meeting this weekend. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye. I was going to mention tomorrow, of course, tomorrow's Saturday. On Monday, I think I hit this already, but I want to let you know, Dr. Natasha, sexpert, hot, naked, comes in topless, talks about sex. She's really a piece of ass and knows a lot about sex. Plus, Monday, Brian, the drunk Eagles fan, gets a 3-girl sex show.
This is all happening on Monday?
On Monday.
So Monday's going to be a real sexed-up show.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Now a Friday favorite. And someone that we've not had on for a long time. Not for lack of love, but I mean, he really hasn't been
in the porta potty.
He really hasn't been relevant since As Good As It Gets.
Just give me a second.
What are you doing?
I'm in the porta potty.
What do you have, a bladder thing?
No, I'm inside the porta potty. Give me just a second here.
Jax, are you going number 1 or number 2?
I'm having a BM.
A BM. It's Jack Nicholson, everybody.
Wow.
But he's having a BM.
How are you, Don? I'll be on in just a second here. I've gained a lot of weight, and I'm having to take this with me wherever I go.
You know, that's been noted, like at the Golden Globes and the Directors Guild Awards and stuff, how fat you're getting.
Okay. All right, hold on. Hey, there's no paper. There's no paper in here. All right, I'm coming out now.
Okay, come on out, Jack. Go. Hey.
So how have you
God damn! Wow. Close that door.
Yeah.
God. Close the door.
Wow.
Ooh. So have you noticed I've gained a bit of weight?
Yeah, but you're still cool.
Yeah, I'm still the coolest cat on the planet. How are you? How you boys been? Buzz, good to see you.
Good to see you, Jack.
Don, long time.
Hey.
Rob.
Johnny.
You smell.
Yeah, well, that's part of the occupational hazard that I have by doing what I do.
You know, you're in some ways you're Brando-esque.
Yeah, not quite that.
You're gaining a lot of weight.
You can't possibly think that I've gained that much, that I've put that much on my small frame. Calling me Brando-esque is like calling me DeLuise-esque. It's not appropriate.
What's the deal with your hair, man?
The hair's I've got quite a problem. You know,
at least you used to comb it and slick it back.
For years and years, I would just take a little bit of the dabble-do-you, whatever possible grease product I could have to slick it back, and it would stay down there. Then, as you age, unfortunately, you begin to get just a little thinner up on top, and then the hair consistency itself gets almost feather-like. And unfortunately, what you get here is what you get. Just wild mop of hair just floating all over the place. But Lara Flynn Boyle doesn't have any problems when she's running her bony little fingers through it. I don't mind telling you. Is that a great piece of ass or what?
Now, when you have sex with her, you can't be on top, right?
I was up until 6 months ago. Unfortunately, the weight that I currently carry on my Jack Nicholson frame is causing her a bit of undue stress in her abdominal area.
You broke a bone, didn't you?
I broke her pelvis. Wow. She didn't talk about it. It was a small little hairline fracture, but she screamed bloody murder. Said, never crawl on top of me again, old man. It really disturbed me. But now we have a variety of sexual positions that get the job done quite nicely. I don't mind telling you. I tell you, it was a great time that last time when she broke that down.
I have a question I want to ask. Should I ask you before
Fire away. Yeah, I'm here to answer your questions.
Id day. Ooh yay. Tell me if you're following this.
I speak your abbreviated Pig Latin, eh?
Et gay.
Et gay.
Or yay.
Your.
Eid way. Umfray. Usbay.
I know what you're talking about. It's good. Whenever I come on this show, you have to know that I do a little extra preparation because I know you enjoy that. As a matter of fact, I would probably venture to say this is the highest I've been since filming Easy Rider.
My pleasure, dude.
I just have to say kudos to my main man over there. Is there an outside chance that during the course of my segment here you could find your heart to get me an ice cream sundae?
Now,
I'll take just a cookie.
Is that the munchies?
Is there anyone that has any food around here? And I'm quite serious.
Now, is that from the pot, or is that just because you're fat now?
Rob has it, doesn't he?
You have something for him, Rob?
It's a combination of both. Do you have food for me?
What would you like?
I'd like anything you got. I'd like anything you want.
Sandwich?
A meatloaf sandwich.
Like it?
You have a meatloaf sandwich? I'd really like. I've got my heart set on a meatloaf sandwich. I'm going to disrupt his day.
You're really going to eat half Rob's meatloaf sandwich?
No, I have no intention of it. Now, is this the second half of the meatloaf sandwich? That's got quite a bouquet. Do you bring 2 meatloaf sandwiches into work with you today?
Today, Jack.
Because I think that I smelled it when I came in here. I'm just going to take a little piece.
Oh, help yourself. It's delicious.
You just break off a little piece of meatloaf sandwich here. Thanks a lot.
That'll help bind.
And I know that Don enjoys watching Jack eat.
Well, even when you eat, you're cool.
Yeah, I'm the cool cat. So how have you boys been? You'll find that I require a great deal of caloric intake now compared to my early days when I filmed classics such as Chinatown. How you been?
It's pretty good. How about you? I mean,
I'm all right.
You had that great.
This is great meatloaf.
You had the Academy Award thing with As Good as It Gets.
You sang Carrie for me.
Well,
yes.
And that's where you first started playing guys who were nuts.
I have to maintain my energy.
You did that As Good as It Gets.
I'd like to wash it down. Do you have any chocolate milk?
And then, you fall off the face of the earth, and now you're in this absolute Schmidt.
About Schmidt.
About Schmidt.
About with Kathy Bates doing a nude scene.
Now, did you tap that thing?
Many times.
Oh, wow. Now, Jack!
Man.
The old Jack would never have thought of tapping Kathy Bates.
He has to make adjustments. Due to the weight gain and the age, you have to make adjustments. Excuse me. Oh. Water.
What's wrong with water?
I can't stand it. Doesn't have enough substance to it now. I used to drink tons of water. Now I find myself enjoying other products, such as your Frosty from Wendy's, a good Yoo-Hoo. I'll drink a protein shake if I can put sugar in it.
So tell us about banging Kathy Bates.
She was wonderful. We did it only one way.
What way?
Stand up. She loved it standing up, leaning over the kitchen counter. Man, she was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. So you took. Now, was it?
I always called it wrestling with the bag of flour.
No, was it?
Man, it was good. She was good people. She knows how to treat them.
Was it no sex or was it
every time? Every time, right after the food services people would leave.
Right after craft food service,
and we'd just be we'd have a 2-hour break before our evening shoot.
Yeah,
and that's where we do it, right over one of the kitchen tables. It was fantastic.
You mean you had
bad spot every time? It's the only way she digs it.
You had no sex.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd hug her from behind, and then it developed that way when occasionally with my co-stars, what I'll do is I'll walk up and I'll talk to them and I'll say, "You want to meet Jack?" And I'll just coyly grab them from behind and hug. Well, when I grabbed her, something magical happened, and then one thing led to another, and we maintained the contact as trousers and dresses hit the floor. She was wearing sweatpants, actually.
How big is her no-no?
Doesn't matter. It still makes me go 10 hot.
But I mean, literally, 6 inches, 8 inches.
I wouldn't be able. I didn't have a measuring stick with me. You know, what I did notice about it, though, was a perfect fit. I enjoyed every second of it. I'm afraid if I did it any other way, we wouldn't be able to really enjoy ourselves, what with the lack of proper friction.
Not to mention the fact that, I guess if you did it any other way, you'd have to look at her in the face.
You're trying to get statistics out of me, and I don't use a yardstick, but I would say basically similar to a 14-ounce coffee can. If you're looking for something, yes, wow's what I said, Buzz. And wow's what I said to what you gave me.
Chock full of nuts is a heavenly coffee.
Man,
you're telling me
you got a generous staff between the weed from him and the meatloaf sandwich from him.
So you're telling me that her bong is as big as a 14-ounce coffee can?
Absolutely, with the tapered end. Sorry, I know you love detail on your little radio fest here, so I have to give you the detail. It was marvelous, and it helped the scene, too.
And how far down did you have to go psychologically to make a movie with Adam Sandler?
Well, the thing is, let me tell you about what Jack likes.
Because now that movie looks great. The movie that you have coming out with Adam Sandler, who I'm a big fan of his.
It's no secret that Jack likes the camera. You know that.
Yeah,
the camera likes Jack. It's
I know.
Kind of mutual. Jack likes the camera likes Jack. But Jack likes something more than the camera, more than Hollywood. Jack likes money. So there's your simple answer. They threw me a bag of cash. I couldn't say no. I want to build that empire. I'm starting to think about my legacy with my many children that I fathered over the years.
What about Adam Sandler?
A tool. Consummate unprofessional. He's a Saturday Night Live sketch artist. He's working with a legend. I got through it. That's all I can say. It wasn't like working with Academy Award winner Kathy Bates and slamming the coffee can every day. I'll tell you right now. But I got through it, and I think the movie's going to be somewhat amusing, but it won't matter. Jack goes to the bank anyway.
Did you have sex with Adam Sandler?
No sex with Adam. None whatsoever. Don't do that type of thing. I'm Jack.
I know.
Jack, I like the ladies. No need. No room for all that other kind of activity. There was one time in a green room with Peter O'Toole. It got awful close, but nothing happened.
Wow.
He's that way, you know. He occasionally likes to just fool around. All those British actors.
I saw when you won, I guess it was the Golden Globe, you got up and you had on your red sunglasses.
Red sunglasses, I have a variety. I have the yellow tinting, the red tinting, the off-purple tinting for special events, and I have a very light, clear blue tint for when I go to a late-night party. I still want to see a little bit of the room.
And I remember the speech. You got up and you said, "I'm real surprised that I won."
Did you like my speech?
And you laughed a lot. And then you said...
Did you enjoy my speech?
You said you had just taken a Valium.
I took 2. You can't tell them everything. You got to leave a few things, deep inside in your cerebellum or whatever they call it. File it deep down below. I took 2 Valium. I took 2 today, too. 2 in the car. to when I got to the studio, and then I had a bag of fun stuff from Mr. Weedman over there. I don't know how he can do the news every day.
You meet Joe?
Joe Ardinger?
Yeah.
I know Joe well. You'd bring him in.
Hey, Joe?
Absolutely. He's one of my favorite people.
Now this would surprise me, because I would think that you are a Hollywood legend. What the hell?
There it is.
What the hell?
No.
Oh, that's a hug.
How are you, man?
They're hugging.
This is me, amigo. We go back a long way.
Yeah, we do.
How you doing, Josephine? Oh, man, it's good to see you. Are we still doing the Stones concert this summer?
Sure, man.
All right, man. You're a good people.
Hey, you know what this is, Jack?
I couldn't help but notice. That's your Joe music.
This is the theme of the Joe Show.
Couldn't help but notice the T-shirt he's wearing. What T-shirt you got on there, Joe?
Krispy Kreme donut T-shirt.
That makes me hungry. Is there an outside chance Jack could get just a little Krispy Kreme donut pack?
What is it you like that you have in common with, besides the obvious, with Joe Ardinger?
Well, the thing I like about Joe is the laid-back lifestyle. I know you all like to think yourself as relaxed, but he's the only one that's truly found relaxation in this environment. Mm-hmm. That's why I like chatting with him. Doesn't care. Doesn't make a big deal about anything. Like you had your big VP in the other day. Just walks into the room and says, hey, what are you doing? And we have an herbal understanding and a love of farms.
Farms?
Pharmaceuticals.
Oh, pharmaceuticals.
Absolutely. Yeah, Joe's not above contacting his local physicians when Jack comes to town. That's the way I look at it.
How often do you talk to Joe?
Well, Joe and I have cut down our communication, but I would say a monthly conversation's not totally out of the question.
Yeah, we keep in touch.
And, of course, when I'm coming to town, especially to do your show, I'll say, Joe, time for you to call Dr. Feelgood. You know who's coming to town.
That's right, Jack.
Thank you. What's that thing you gave me earlier today? I forgot what it was called.
Xanax.
Oh, man, fantastic. I say kudos to you, and get me some donuts.
All right, thanks, Joe.
I crash at Joe's when I'm in town, too. He's my personal valet and a spray.
Now, why don't you stay at a fancy hotel? Why would you stay at Joe Ardinger's crappy apartment?
One simple reason. Joe's got something your fancy hotels don't have. Joe's got what I call the candy drawer.
Oh.
Joe's got a candy drawer that rivals any candy drawer you'd see anywhere in America right there. You can't roll into your local Four Seasons and pull open a candy drawer like Joe has. You know, sometimes it's fun just to reach in and grab a handful with a glass of water, and then you just find out where you're going. It's really like hopping on a plane where you don't know the destination.
Is that, is your cell phone on vibrate?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Answer it. I'd be curious to know who's calling you.
Jack? No, Lara. I'm in Washington, I told you.
Oh, it's Lara Flynn Boyle.
I don't care. That's what they're going to talk about. That's what they talk about, baby. It's the way it works. You know how they are. Deal with it, honey bun. I'm in the middle of a radio show right now. I can't talk. I understand. Deal with it. I'll make a call. Yeah. Oh. Bye.
Who was that?
The enemy.
And what did, obviously, Lara Flynn Boyle, what was she calling about?
She's still really broken up about the reviews on her tutu dress that she wore at the Golden Globes. She can't stand the fact that she's not getting a positive vibe like Cher would get when she wore some of her unorthodox costumes. I'm talking her off the ledge if that's what you really need to know. That's why I like the candy drawer chose, so I don't have to deal with that type of thing right now. She's beside herself, practically suicidal. Thought they'd love it. Thought she'd be the belle of the ball. Sometimes when you take those risks, that's what happens. That's why I've got the advantage. Just a simple pair of shades and a tuxedo. And
remember that great story a couple of years ago that Jack Nicholson got in some altercation on the Hollywood freeway and got out his golf club and started banging the hell out of some guy's car?
I remember.
Why do you think they called me when it was time to make anger management?
With Adam Sandler?
That's the whole reason.
Hey, do you have Adam Sandler on your cell phone speed dial?
Yeah, I do. Well, we had to, exchange phone numbers.
Call him up.
Shoot.
Would you call him up?
Sure.
I mean, I don't have to hear his side. I just like to hear you talking to him, hear how you speak to him.
Right. Hold on a second. It's ringing. You're getting his answering machine.
Is it funny?
No. It's all a ruse. Adam, it's Jack. I'm doing a radio show. Got a big fan of yours, Don Geronimo. Okay, doofus? Yeah, he's a real big fan. I just thought I'd call. He wanted me for some strange reason to call you. He's got an Academy Award winner, and he needs to talk to the Waterboy for some uncanny reason.
Tell him I love that movie.
He loved the Waterboy, all right? Listen, numbnuts, try not to drool. Okay, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you at the next opening. Fantastic. All right, I hate him. He's just difficult to deal with. He does his one-trick pony, as far as I'm concerned. You know, with that funny baby talk type of thing he does. It drives me nuts, and he didn't party.
I heard you do an Adam Sandler impression that's killer. Can I hear it?
Turkey for you, turkey for me. Come on, Hanukkah. Put on your yarmulke. Hey, this is Adam Sandler. Booty, 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 baby talk. Baby talk, I'm so stupid. Adam Sandler, yes-sirree. Ooh, I tell you right now, yeah, he's no fun. It's one big act. He's just a big conglomerate, as far as I'm concerned. But you're going to dig anger management as much as I dug Kathy Bates' coffee can. And that's Jack telling you that, giving you a good guarantee.
Were there ever any grinds?
There were many grinds.
In that coffee can.
Many times it was every day a different experience. Sometimes you'd get your latte, sometimes you'd get espresso.
Was there ever any foam?
There occasionally was what looked to be something I'd find in the sink. And one day there were beans. Thanks for getting so specific. How are you? How you doing? Kathy Bates coffee can. Just remember that. You'll enjoy the film. Have you seen About Schmidt?
No, I've not seen it.
I'm great in it. Like I'm great in everything. You understand that. Jack's great in everything.
Well, not technically not everything. You're great.
I've had a few stinkers. It happens when you make a lot of films. That's the way it goes. But trust me on this one. You're going to really dig my upcoming film, Anger Management.
Well, that's the one with Adam Sandler.
Absolutely. I think the fact there was tension on the set caused the performance of myself and Adam Sandler to rise above the tension. And I'm so sleepy right now.
Did you ever lose your temper with him on the set?
I did one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was waiting for the bathroom, and he was in there for an inordinate amount of time, and we only had one little area. We're doing a live shoot, and I wanted to use the star bathroom, and he was in there, taking too much time. When Jack has to go, Jack has to go. Don't make me wait. Takes my laid back. People ask, why am I so laid back? Regular activity. If Jack has to be M, Jack has to be M.
And you love talking about yourself in third person.
I enjoy that, but I'll tell you, if you're in the way and I've got to use the facilities, please move out of the way before I grow a tail. Please. That's the rule with Jack. I always put it in my riders, in my contract. When Jack has to dump, Jack has to dump. Especially in my current situation. That's why they rolled the porta potty in here. As a matter of fact, I think I might have a little unfinished business.
Would Jack mind if we took a break?
Yeah, I'm back in here right now.
Oh, no.
Man, oh, man.
Can I tell you something?
Okay.
When you open that door,
what's it gonna be?
The smell there.
Always a delight. Yes, sir. Yeah, you go to break, and I'm going to finish up in here.
All right, we need 2 callers, I think, for Low Budget Jeopardy.
I need something to read. Please get me something to read.
Why don't you call your good friend Joe?
Joe, bring me something to read, please.
What do you want?
Anything with letters will do. I'll read the back of a prescription bottle. As a matter of fact, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Phone number is 877-365-3636.
Oh. How about High Times? Thanks, Buzz.
We'll be back.
Slide it under the door. You got it.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
New and improved Joker products with a new secret ingredient. Smiley.
Love that Joker.
That luscious tan. Those ruby lips and hair color. So natural. Only your Undertaker knows for sure. I know what you're saying. Where can I get these fine new items? Well, that's the gang. Chances are you bought them already.
Love that Joker.
So, put on a happy face. The Don and Mike Show.
Oh, sorry about that. So time I get all the Ouchie the Clown stuff there.
Buzz Burbank likes the jumble, but he loves the Don show.
Sorry about that, Jack. Loose board there.
Oh, man, I'm just sitting here deciding what I'm going to have for my after-dinner liqueur. Whether it's going to be the Vicodin, the Xanax, or the Valium. New and improved! How are you?
I'm doing... You like this?
Yeah, that's Ouchie the Clown.
You know Ouchie the Clown.
Do I know him? He's been to my home. He's performed for celebrities in my domicile.
Now, I was told... I know we got to get right to the game.
Yeah, you already have.
But I was told that Adam Sandler was going to call.
Yeah.
And is that your phone vibrating right now?
Yeah, hold on. Hello. Jack. Doof. How are you? What have you been up to?
Ask him if he'll come on the air. I bet he won't.
Adam, will you come on? He said negatory. And he doesn't want to do it. So worry. He's got this whole jinx thing about a film he's in. He doesn't do any interviews until it comes out. Huh.
Would you ask him to do his Waterboy baby talk, and then you can be the translator, tell me what he's saying?
This guy's really obsessed with you. He wants you to do Waterboy. Yeah. He says he doesn't remember any of the lines, but he's going to do baby talk for you.
Oh, good.
Okay.
But then you got to tell me what he says.
He's saying he loves his mama.
Oh, I love that.
That's what he said.
Tell him I love that.
He loves that he's practically got a boner. Yeah. Okay, doofus. Yeah. Okay. No, absolutely not. No. I told you I can't.
What does he want?
Bye-bye. He wants me to actually hang out with him and party. And I go to the premiere, shake his hand, walk away. There's Sandler, then there's Nicholson.
I got one more question. One more on your cell phone.
Fire away. Is it a question about Adam Sandler?
No.
Yeah.
Could you call Kathy Bates?
Absolutely. Hold on. Let me get the number here. Just waiting. Hey, Muffin. How are you? It's good to see you, Folgers.
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, I know. I miss you, too. Yeah, they're coming in fast and furious. The reviews are great. I just want to say how much I do. I'm on the radio. I'm feeling kind of self-conscious right now. Hold on a second. Let me go off, Mike.
All right, go ahead.
I want to F you so bad. I want to F you so bad.
I can't believe this. Him and Kathy Bates.
Making love to you. You're the best, babe. Sure, anytime. You come see me anytime.
Kathy Bates is a pig.
You're my big woman. He said, a big woman. I love you. You're great. Okay. I love you. So long, Starbucks. She goes, she's so hot. She talked dirty to me.
She's a pig.
She said she wanted to touch me.
Wow.
She said she wanted to touch me in Dookie Land. God. She's good, people. Thanks for letting me call my co-star.
Can't believe that you actually enjoy having sex with Kathy Bates.
Could do a lot worse.
And now,
know what I mean?
Jack Nicholson, let's play some Love Punch and Jeopardy.
Be my pleasure. Now entering the studios. Returning challengers. I guess you don't have a champion.
No, we don't.
This individual's a beer truck driver from Wichita, Kansas. Let's say hi to Mike Frank.
Hey, Mike. Mike?
Yeah, this is Aaron from Sacramento.
Well, no, I have two guys on the phone right now, right?
We're supposed to have Mike and Todd. Mike and Todd.
Hold on, line 4, line 6. Mike!
Mike, I'm here.
Okay.
Or Don, I'm sorry. Don, Jack. Hello.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
Now entering the studios, an accountant from Manteca, California. Let's say hi to Todd Leonard.
Hi, Todd.
Hi, LQ. Hi, Jack.
Hey, buddies.
Now entering the studios, the host of our wonderful soiree. Remember, Mike and Todd, don't screw with LQ. Say hi to Alex Trebek-Geronimo.
Thank you, Todd. Thanks, Mike. As always, thank you, Jack.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, and I want to thank Joe for the invite.
And here are your categories, guys. They are...
Here we go.
Super Bowl 37.
Good game.
Celebrity shoe sizes.
That's a clever one.
Name that Jack.
Name that Jack. You do that as an homage to your guest, don't you?
Name that fast food chain.
Fast food is sounding good to me right now. I'd kill for a Whopper.
New on Divot.
I'm so fat.
On the hill.
I'm Fat Jack.
Super Bowl 37.
Fat Jack looking at you.
Shoe sizes. Name that Jack.
Jack.
Fast food chains. New on Divot. Mike, we'll start with you. Mike.
Good luck.
Good luck. Name that Jack.
Name that Jack.
That's a good category.
Major motion picture star. Star of Shallow Hal.
Who is Jack Black?
Right.
You're on the board, Mike, and rolling with $1. Go again.
Name that Jack. The next one.
It's good with Coke.
Name, what is Jack Daniels?
Right.
Jack and Coke.
Let's close the category.
Close that category, according to Michael Motorcycle.
Former star of General Hospital. Good celebrity golfer.
Todd, your chance to steal.
I don't know. Who is Jack Lemmon?
I know the answer.
Jack Nicholson.
Who's Jack Wagner?
Jack Wagner.
Jack Wagner.
Since when do your W's become V's?
It's a new phenomenon that I've had since I've been here. Jack Wagner.
Say Walla Walla, Washington.
Walla Walla, Washington. Hey, Mike, you're in control. Come on now.
Let's do new on DVD.
All right.
Say Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. And I love Jack Wagner.
Mike, what did you want again?
New on DVD.
All right, new on DVD.
So high.
Stars Matt Damon.
What is the Bourne Identity?
Yeah, right.
$1 for you, Mike. You got a good lead going. Don't mess it up.
New on DVD.
Stars Hugh Grant.
What is About a Boy?
No, you know what? The buzzer got you.
Todd, your chance to steal.
What is About a Boy?
There you go.
All right, you're on the board, Todd. Time for you to select. Go ahead.
New on DVD for 3.
Stars bug-eyed Susan Sarandon.
What is Best Friends?
No. All right, Mike, your chance to steal.
What is the Banger Sisters?
The Banger Sisters, right.
Susan Sarandon, wrapped tighter than a Super Bowl. Sometimes I just wanted to get somebody to kill the bug.
She's cross-eyed, you know.
She's cross-eyed. That's your boy there that thinks all girls are cross-eyed.
He thinks the Dixie Chicks are
I'll
cross-eyed.
tell you one thing about Rob Spiewak. They're definitely, if they're not cross-eyed when they meet him, they're cross-eyed when he's done. Go again, Mike.
What categories do we have left?
Go to the other guy. These guys got to pay attention.
Hello?
Todd?
Yeah, name that fast food for one.
All right,
Name
Todd's
that
back
food.
in control. You lost a turn there, Mike.
Where do you get these tasty items, huh? Big and tasty.
What is McDonald's?
Right.
$1 for Todd on the comeback trail.
Name that fast food for 2.
Nachos Bel Grande.
What is Taco Bell?
Right.
$2. You're trying to drive me crazy right now. I'm ready to eat my right arm. Go again, Todd.
Name that fast food for 3.
Honey barbecue wings.
What is...
Mike, your chance to steal.
What is Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yes, or as they call it now, KFC, because they don't want you to know the food's fried.
I think I've got some honey barbecued wings in my pants. All right, go again, Mike. In my pants.
Super Bowl.
All right, Super Bowl XXXVII.
Yeah, have a mushroom or two and all those numbers run together.
Number of interceptions thrown by Rich Cannon.
What is 5?
Right.
$1 for you, Mike. Good answer.
Super Bowl for 2.
Number of touchdowns scored by the Buccaneer defense.
What is 3?
Right.
$2 for Mike. Great category so far.
Finish the category.
Number of touchdown catches by Keenan McCardell.
What is 2?
Right.
$3. You run a difficult category and someone was paying attention at the big game.
Now, all we got left is celebrity shoe sizes.
Okay, celebrity shoe size for 1.
I bet you're jealous as hell of this guy.
Right.
Number 1?
Who are we talking about?
Clooney. George Clooney.
Whoop-de-effing do.
What is 10.5?
No.
You mean the TV actor?
He's in movies.
Yeah, you want to call him that. Todd, your chance to steal.
What is 9.5?
Clooney, size 12.
Size 12, big feet.
Yeah.
But they say there's no direct correlation between your dogs and your penis.
Right.
That's what I hear.
All right, Todd, you're in control.
No, I think the other guy's in control.
Well, Mike's in control.
How big are Kathy Bates' feet?
Kathy has a size 14 foot.
How big is
man size?
How big is her penis?
Her penis. She doesn't have one. I resent that. She's my coffee can of love. All right, Mike, your chance to steal.
Celebrity shoes for 2.
Alex Trebek.
What is 11?
No, negative.
Todd, your chance.
What is 10?
Right, good guess. Alex Trebek, Canadian, size 10.
$2 for Todd. Time to wrap it up, Todd Areno.
Celebrity shoe size for 3.
All right, the always funny Chris Rock.
What is 8.5?
Mike, your chance to steal.
What is 9?
No. Chris Rock, 13.
13, and that's the end of the first round of low-budget Jeopardy.
That's it. Now, both these guys are going to the finals, right, Jack?
Absolutely. They both have points, and they'll both be competing for the championship.
Here we go. Was that your cell phone?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Now, it's either got to be, as he calls him, the retard, Adam Sandler,
right, yeah.
or it's Kathy Bates, or it's Lara Flynn Boyle.
Yeah. Angelica, I don't want to be... No.
Oh, it's Angelica Houston?
All right. Please, I don't...
Is it Angelica Houston, or is it Billy Bob's Is it Angelina? No, Angelica would be Angelica Houston.
Angelica Houston.
Thanks, Mike, for helping me out on that.
She's at a coffee house with Ed Begley Jr., and he's lighting his farts on fire.
That's like a loser convention.
Don't call me with those trivialities. Au revoir. Man, what a pain in the ass.
Sort of retard parade.
We talk almost every day. You know, we were hot and heavy at one point.
Back in the day.
Begley's lighting his farts on fire. Tell me how little I care. Please.
Here is your category, guys. Final low-budget Jeopardy. We physically force you both to bet it all, so good luck. Your category is no more staying alive. And here's the answer. The age of Morris Gibb. When he went to the disco in the sky.
Delightfully heartless.
No more staying alive. The age of Morris, everybody thought it was Maurice, but it was Morris Gibb. Right. When he went to the disco in the sky. Guys, don't forget to answer in the form of question and good luck.
All contestants on Low Budget Jeopardy will receive Jack's Nudes, a book of sexy photos of all my co-stars. Yeah, I'm not kidding you. Jack's Nudes have been compiled over a lifetime of film work and feature some of Hollywood's biggest stars in great candid photos, from Faye Dunaway coming out of the shower to Helen Hunt bleaching her landing strip. This book's destined to be a classic. Get it now and you get a pull-out poster of Shelley Duvall's meat curtains. Now back to final Low Budget Jeopardy. Alex Trebek.
What, no pictures of the coffee can?
That's for my eyes only. You wouldn't want to see that, especially in the morning.
Who I want to go to first here?
Todd's the low person on the poll.
Todd. Here he is. Todd, no more staying alive. The age of Morris Gibb when he went to the disco in the sky.
What is 53?
Right.
You double your score to $14, and you're right in the thick of it.
Now, Mike, you win if you have the right answer.
Okay. Do I have to tell you the answer that I told him on the phone, or can I change my answer?
Well, you stupid ass. No, of course, you have to tell the answer that you told.
All right, what is 39?
39, and that means Todd Leonard, you're the low-budget Jeopardy champion. Ooh.
Right.
Walla Walla or Vala Vala.
Do I have to tell you the guess I told the guy before?
I'm honest.
Or can I tell you now that I know the right answer? Listen, Mike.
I'm honest. I'm dumb, but I'm honest.
Mike, don't go away, Matt. Just go away. Todd, you get some money, and now here is Jack Nicholson, the guy who's been Kathy Bates' coffee can.
What a coffee can it is.
To tell you what you won, Jack.
Todd, we double your score to $14, throw in a bonus of $25 for $39. And Mike, are you ready for your parting gift?
Sure.
You have won an America Undercover prize pack. For the first time ever, HBO examines the parole and pardon board process. Judgment Day, should the guilty go free. Premiering this Sunday at 10 p.m., 9 Central, only on HBO. America Undercover, Sundays. Wow, how about that? Did I sell it, Pachango?
And he did a good job, Jack.
Way to go, fantastic. I'm sure hungry.
All right,
Fat Jack.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you.
All right, goodbye.
Thank you, fellas.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Great time.
Well, Jack, as always, great to see you. It's so good you're relevant again. You're in About Schmidt. You've got anger management coming out.
Those type of things don't appeal to me.
Movies?
What really appeals to me is where I can get some good Chinese right now.
Well, your man Joe...
Moo Guy Pants.
Joe. Your man Joe is waiting to take you out.
I'd settle for fajitas, too.
He's got his Toyota ready and...
Joe, let's do Mexican and Chinese.
And gas up. Jack, always remember and never forget, Low Budget Jeopardy is a production of...
Koran Incorporated and is distributed by King World. Always a pleasure. Take a look at my coffee can as I walk out.
Can't believe you did that.
Yes, sir, I did. Got grains on me.
Believe that.
Wow.
It's kind of a Dynamite World exclusive.
Nicholson. I had no idea.
Jack Nicholson had anal with Kathy Bates. Now, Robbie, we have the person next, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the deal.
Oh, it's going to rock.
Here's the deal. It's, during the football season, every week, we had somebody on. We had Jim Nance from CBS, we had Joe Buck from Fox, or we had Bonnie Bernstein, or Chris Bergman, or somebody.
Right.
Well, now, they're all gone. All the people who covered the NFL, they're all gone. They're all on vacation. So we got nobody. And really, it's, in my thought, the worst sports weekend of the year, because I'm suffering from this big letdown. Here are the sports events happening this weekend, in no particular order. The NFL Pro Bowl, which is a freaking joke. The NHL All-Star Game, which approximately 4 people will watch. Arena football, which is a joke, but I'll watch it. The Bob Hope Golf Classic.
Bob Hope Desert Classic.
Yeah,
is it the Desert Classic or is it Bob Hope Golf Classic?
Which a lot of people won't watch because Tiger Woods is not playing.
Right.
So that's what you have. Now, to discuss those exciting sports events, the best we could do was Body by Jake Steinfeld. Now, I got to tell you something. I am not motivated to do this.
I understand.
I am not motivated to do this. I requested a B-list celebrity, and we had a lot of promising names. Who were we trying? Who was the number one go-to that we were trying to get, Robbie?
We were working very hard on Liza Minnelli, who's coming to the MCI Center next month.
Now, Liza
would have been great.
We would have loved.
We've had her on before. She's a wonderful interview.
Right. Now, Liza fell through.
Red Buttons, not interested. Lou Ferrigno did not return our call.
Van Patten, too obvious.
Yes. But perhaps the best conversation I had today was, and also Steve Ducey. Apparently prohibited by the Fox people.
But Rob, once again, I said, please call Jethro Bodine.
Yes.
What a
Max
pleasure.
Bear.
And remember, before we say this, we have to say that not 3 years ago he vowed that he would spend the rest of his life bad-mouthing this program. So I got Max on the phone right away.
Jethro.
And I spoke to him. I said, I don't know if you remember me, but we had you on for the Celebrity Burp about 3 months ago.
Right.
Yes, Rob, how are you? Like it was a big deal.
I mean, I guess, had to mention our names at a certain point.
No, I never got to that.
You never got
Hold on. Let's remember when Jethro was on the show last.
Congratulations. This is Max Bear Jr., Jethro Bodine from the Beverly Hillbillies, and you just won the CBS Celebrity Burp Contest.
Dummy.
It never got past the fact that I was Rob Spiewak with CBS, I think CBS Sports at that point.
Wow.
And he said, well, let me tell you something, Rob. I'm backed up now with over 100 interview requests. And I said, really? He said, you're going to have to get in touch with my secretary, but I cannot grant a single interview until I get the approval to put my Beverly Hillbillies slot machines in the Indian gambling reservation. But Max, we're on in Reno and we're on in Las Vegas. Obviously, and he stopped me right there. He says, Rob, I've already got them all over Nevada. I'm done with that. I need to move on and put them on the Indian casino.
That's all he's still thinking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Native American casino.
Tunnel vision for that dumb hillbilly.
That's what he was thinking about 5 years ago.
That's what started the feud.
Because we were, he was like doing a PR thing. That's all I bet he's a money-making machine.
You're going to love this, because then he says, and when we get this done, and we agree to do our interview, we're going to have to set some ground rules. If you want to talk about your sports for 5 minutes, I'm going to need 5 minutes to talk slot machine.
Oh,
and then
wow.
I'm ready to just wind up. He says, listen, I'm not Garth Brooks. I don't need to go on the Tonight Show and sing a song because I've got a concert coming up. I've got slot machines to sell Native American. Until that happens, I'm afraid we can't make this happen.
Oh, my God.
How funny is that Rob's in a 10-minute phone call with Jethro today.
That is incredible.
From the Beverly Hillbillies.
He meant every word, too.
Listen, we got Body by Jake.
Body by Jake, who is a friend of this show.
But I'm not up to it. So I ask you, our listeners, is there anybody out there who thinks that for 5 minutes they could get on the air, and I'm not talking about doing the thing like Mike and I do where we go, well,
right. A legitimate interview.
I mean, you just get on the air and say you're whatever your name is.
You know what would help, too? It can go either way. You're not a fan, but it would also help if you were a fan of Body by Jake.
They say, hey, Don and Mike, because he won't know the difference, because he'll just hear you down the telephone line. Say, Don and Mike took ill.
Right.
And I'm supposed to ask you about the Pro Bowl, the NHL Hockey All-Star Game, Arena Football, and the Bob Hope Desert Classic. Now, you should also tell him up front that he's not allowed to plug anything until the last minute of the interview.
Very good.
And feel free, if you like, to ask him other questions, like about his sex life. And,
right.
I mean, we've given Body by Jake the sex quiz before on the show.
Right.
Or Rob just had an idea. Do you think we could get two callers to say that they're us, and he wouldn't know the difference?
That might be an even better experiment. That might be
Robbie,
a lot of fun.
We'll do that. So call now. We need one person to be Don.
Right.
And one person to be Mike.
Very good.
And you pull it off, and if he doesn't know the difference in a 5-minute interview, we'll give you prizes.
Absolutely, and you don't get the prizes if he figures out that it's us.
Okay,
but it's not us.
877-365-3636. Call now. One Don, one Mike. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Out of it, back to pass. He's got a man open in the end zone. It's Joe Artinger. The pass is there, and he drops the ball. And the Eagles do not win the Super Bowl.
Joe.
And as we review this Super Bowl, it was all Joe Artinger's fault.
The Don and Mike Show.
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
I've had it out there here with the likes of you people.
Retarded? Always ready to tackle the clam. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
All right, as I was talking about before the break, it's the Friday sports segment that, we don't really have anybody for.
Right.
And it's a contest for you guys. See if you can fool Body by Jake into thinking that it's actually us.
Are we going to take the all-comers here? Are we going to
we're
audition?
going to try to find a me and try to find a you.
All right, very good.
Let's start with this guy. Hello, who's this?
This is Mike.
Mike, where are you from?
I am from New Jersey.
Who would you like to be, me or Mike?
I would like to be Mike, and I promise to say things like fantastic and absolutely.
F you.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Mike, it's Don. Radio guys, nice to talk to you.
There's no way he'd believe you're either one of us. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hello?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Jason.
All right, now, Jason.
Fantastic.
You might have a chance.
That sounds good.
But you can't be, but you sound dumb. I mean...
Well, we're going to be here till next Monday.
I mean, I know, and we're dumb, too.
Right.
But...
Who do you want to be, Jason?
Actually, I want to be Mike. I want to bust some balls.
I'm confused. I mean, we both bust balls, but you would be the primary ball buster.
Mike we generally do it good cop, bad cop. Mike generally is the good cop.
Okay, I want to be the bad cop then. I changed my mind. I'll be Don.
No, I'm sorry. You're not up to the task. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike. This is Greg.
Hi, Greg. Who would you like to be?
I'd like to be Don.
Why is that?
Because I think I sound like you the most.
All right, lay some of it on me.
Hi, this is Don from the Don and Mike Show.
All right, I'll go with him.
All right, very good.
I ain't picky. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hi, I'd like to be Mike, please.
Done.
Okay. Now let me put these two guys together. line 3 and line 5. All right, guys.
This is Don. Yes, this is Mike.
All right, now, guys, you really have to try to pull this off. And what you do is when you hear the whoosh and you hear the music, you say, and now joining us is our friend Body by Jake.
Jake
So that would be my part then, right?
Yeah,
right.
Now joining us is Body by Jake, Jake Steinfeld.
And what I'll do is...
How long before I can complain about my alcoholism?
Come on.
Sorry, I'll be nice.
Remember now, you're going to ask him stuff
You know,
about...
I'm sorry, Don. I know you're going to get him. We have to go get another mic now.
Oh, please, Mike.
No, you blew it.
Hold on.
I thought we could do something.
I kid because I love.
Hold on.
Who do you want to lose because they're locked?
Which I think line 5.
Please.
Nope.
Because I love. Because I love.
Bye.
No, Dick.
Are you still there, other guy?
I'm here. Give me another mic.
All right, hold on a second. Okay. All right, hold on a second. Hello, Don and Mike.
Hello.
You want to be Mike?
Please.
Fine.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is set you up with music coming out of the break, the bumper and everything, and then you guys are on the air. Okay?
Okay. Jake Steinfeld, right?
Jake Steinfeld.
And remember, you're asking him about the Pro Bowl, hockey, arena football, Bob Hope Classic. 5 minutes. We know it's a sucky sports weekend.
Lots of energy, guys. Lots of energy, all right? You want to take him through a dry run like how it would be, or do you want to just plunge them right
I think we just let him do it.
So let him dive right in.
Now, if you guys can go for 5 minutes without Body by Jake saying this is not Don and Mike, I'll give each of you $100.
$100?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the easiest $100. Not bad.
All right, now don't walk on each other there, you know.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Ready.
I'm going to turn our microphones into the off position, and Body by Jake will hear the rejoiner, the music, and after the Dude Walker thing, you guys are on the air.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, put Body by Jake on hold. He's not been able to hear any of this. Now, remember, stations, don't go to break, because we're doing this as a goof.
This is the Don and Mike Show. Broadcasting from sea to shining sea. Hello, ladies. The Don and Mike Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Don and Mike Show. I'd like to welcome Jake Steinfeld to the show now. Jake, are you there?
What do you say, boys?
What say you, Jake?
Hello?
Hello. What say you, Jake?
What do you say, boys?
How you doing, Jake?
I'm doing great. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. How things?
Everything is rocking and rolling, boys.
Now, Jake, where are you right now?
I'm actually back home in Los Angeles.
Oh, what's it like out there?
Well, you know, I spent 4 days in New York and I froze my Watusi off.
You're
So
not
back
too
here
close
it's
to
about 89
Sacramento?
degrees. What?
You're not too close to Sacramento there. We have trouble.
Oh, you did? What happened?
The callers. They're not friendly to Don and Mike.
They aren't.
No, they are not our friends.
Well, listen, I'll take care of them for you.
Thank you.
1 minute.
I'll take care of them for you. How's it going, boys?
Good, good. How are things with you?
Everything is going fantastic.
Oh, God.
We want to talk to you a little bit about these sports that are going on this weekend. Not too much going on, but we wanted to chat with you a little bit and see what you think.
Go ahead, shoot it.
What sports are you going to be watching this weekend? Anything exciting?
Well, you know, it's kind of funny you guys give me a loaded question when what I love to talk about is the sport of lacrosse. What about that?
Oh, no plugs.
What about lacrosse? You a fan of lacrosse?
Yeah,
You guys know I'm a fan of lacrosse. We have Major League Lacrosse, the league that I started 3 years ago.
Yeah,
and
how's
we're
that
going to
going?
our third season.
Yeah. What about the Pro Bowl? You going to check that out on Sunday?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, you guys got to check out the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, it's an all-star weekend. We got the Pro Bowl and the NHL All-Star game.
He's trying.
Yeah, I guess so. You know what?
Be watching that.
I think that the Pro Bowl, quite honestly, should be in the middle of the season.
Buzz, if these guys make it all the way, I'll play music and you say, Don and Mike, you got a break.
You know,
We'll be
these
right
guys
back.
are hanging out, they're partying, they're not really thinking too heavily about playing the game. It loses a lot of the excitement, I think.
Yeah, that's well. What about injuries? If it's in the middle of the season, aren't they going to duck out?
I think it's rougher.
Isn't he at all concerned that we both sound like adolescent idiots? I mean,
relax
Nicholson.
I mean, I know that we're adolescent idiots, but at least we have, like, grown-up voices.
You know?
Has
been a while.
easier chance of getting hurt.
I can see him making the mistake.
And if he was in the middle of the season,
the one
real
guy
trained, you know,
is
in
pulling
top
it out,
condition,
is saving it.
and no one had the second part of the
They
season
are over halfway through.
with the same gusto, if you will, than they would a regular game. I think here at the end of the season, there's more of a chance, unfortunately, for injury because they're still going to get hit. They're still passing. They're still throwing. They're still whacking each other. But, you know, it's 93 degrees and there's a hula girl on the sideline.
3 minutes.
And I will give you that because nobody knows bodies like Body by Jake.
What about the Bob Hope Classic? You going to be watching that this weekend?
Well, you know what? I got to tell you. It's about 87 degrees here in L.A. I'm sitting in my office looking out over Catalina Island, man.
Are those sirens out here in the background?
What's that?
Are those sirens out here in the background?
No. That must be by you guys. This is L.A. There's no sirens here.
Oh, I thought you lived in
I think that was our injury side effect.
Oh, that was the injury side effect.
Yeah. A little late. Rob A's a little slow on the button, but we got it in.
Hey, so what's going on with the caller from Sacramento? I'm not. I wasn't privy because you guys put me on hold and I can't hear the show.
You know, it's not just one. It's many. It's a swarm, and when they start, they don't stop.
Now, these guys have 1 minute to go.
Anything. And our problem this week, let me just tell you, you're Body by Jake, and that's fine. But these callers who give themselves nicknames, we don't tolerate it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. You know, the Kings are playing the Lakers tonight, and I got a good feeling that Sacramento is going to put a little beating on the Lakes.
You going to be at the game?
What now?
You going to be at the game?
No, I'm down in L.A. I think they're playing in Sacramento tonight.
Oh, they are playing in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Stay away.
They're playing in Come on, fellas. You guys are the sports animals. Let's get with the program, boys. It sounds like what's going on
across the finish line. 15 seconds.
It's hockey. Who can get too worked up about hockey?
Yeah, but we're talking about basketball.
Yeah. Basketball, Nimna.
See, that's exactly my problem.
Oh,
it's the alcohol, Jake. It's the alcohol.
I think that we better get a urine test over there. Isn't there like a alcohol deal with?
Don and Mike, it's time for a break. That's all the time we have for weekend sports.
Tell them again, Buzz.
Don and Mike, we're going to have to take a break now.
Hey, Jake, we're going to take a break.
All right, buddy.
Okay? Hang on 1 second.
What that?
Hang on 1 second.
All right.
We'll be right back.
All right, now before we do anything else,
we got to let Jake get on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, well, Rob, tell him.
Absolutely.
Let's see, those guys were line 3 and line 5. Are both of our fake guys there?
Hello,
guys.
Hello?
Hey, dudes.
You guys limped to the finish line, but you did it. You did it. You pulled it off.
Bravo. There's $200. $100 for each of you.
Way to go, fellas! You just got by when he turned the spotlight on you. I thought you were going to crack under pressure.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
Both of you, hold on a second. All right, Rob, now pick up 444.
Okay.
First, ask Jake how it went.
Yeah, ask him how it went,
and then tell him that we were goofing with him.
Hey, Jake. Hey, it's Rob with the Don and Mike Show. How do you think it went? Yeah, it did. First of all, I want to thank you for taking the time to join us today. And now I want to also say that I'll let you in on a little joke. We just had a contest, and those were 2 callers pretending to be Don and Mike. And if they could fool you for 5 minutes, they won $100. So I don't know if you were just being excessively patient. You did know it all the time, but you should have said something. You could have saved us $200.
Yeah, put him on hold.
Hey, hold on.
Right.
Hey, Jake, can you hang? Don and Mike can say hi. Hold on.
The real Don and Mike.
Hold on. Hey, Jake, did you really know?
You know what? I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I knew from the second those 2 chuckleheads started talking to me.
Oh, boy, that was the contest. You should have said it right away. They would have lost.
Jake, if you would have even just said for 1 second, hey, this doesn't sound like Don and Mike,
They would have lost the money.
We would have saved $200.
Oh, you know what, though, fellas? I thought that you had a couple of boys in the back room doing the deal, and I figured, well, since I'm not in studio, let me play along with the...
Okay.
Good guy.
That's
Professional.
all right. Well, they lucked out because they went, technically they have to win the money. That's the way it works.
Well, you know what, then? Make sure they cut me a check for $25.
And, Jake, thanks for coming on, and your lacrosse league is starting its third year.
That's right.
This year.
That's right.
And what is the growth with that league? Where are you guys at? What are you doing?
I'll tell you what, fella. It's such a pleasure to talk to the real dogs, there was a moment there I thought that, Jesus, I thought these guys are real pros. They got a lot of exposure. They're syndicated all over the country. And, I said, maybe these guys got so fired up that they're such big stars that they're on crack on the air.
At one point, when you turn the spotlight on them towards the end of the interview,
you started asking them questions.
You asked them questions, and that's when I thought it was really going to go south. But you stepped up, you carried the interview, and you've done a lot of it.
You had to tell those guys that the Kings game tonight was in Sacramento.
That is so funny,
dumbass.
Well, that was the thing. I said, come on, boys, let's go. You guys are the sports guys,
All right, well, listen, how is your lacrosse league going into the third year now?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're going into our third season, and we open up the end of May. We're building on our television. We're staying with our original 6 teams, in Rochester, Long Island, Bridgeport, Connecticut, New Jersey, also Boston and Baltimore.
And Jake, real smart, don't expand too fast, too soon.
Listen, I mean, you guys know, you guys are the smart ones. A lot of people in the media, the first thing they say to you is, when are you expanding? What's going on? How come there's no expansion? Well, if you could check the NHL right now and just look at what's going on, forget the sports business. Just look at the economy.
Right.
You need to be cognizant of that. The thing I learned a long time ago, if you believe the good reviews, you better believe the bad ones.
Now, when you mention a market like Long Island, you're picking your markets where the interest for lacrosse is at its highest. Is that the way you're doing it?
Well, it put it this way. It's where it's most saturated.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now, kind of funny, because you talked about those two chuckleheads who talking about Sacramento College, right?
Right.
Our number one television market last summer was Sacramento, California. I mean, the growth of lacrosse has become the fastest. The sport has become the fastest growing game in the country, boys. And the great thing about Major League Lacrosse is that we do have the best players in the world playing in this league, which makes it really different than any other startup league out there. I mean, I'm sure a lot of your listeners remember the XFL, and they also remember the fact the reason why they tuned in is because it was promoted as better than the NFL. And quite honestly, a lot of people tuned in, but if you don't have the product, if the product isn't there, the fans are not going to come out.
Gotcha, Jay. Now, that does mean we have to break. Major League Lacrosse, is it still going to be on Fox Sports Net?
Absolutely, man. Actually, we're increasing our exposure. We'll probably be in close to 80 million homes this summer. Every Sunday, boys, check your local listings for our Sunday showdown.
All right, Abba Dabba. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh, it's great talking to you,
Thanks,
boys.
Jake. Thanks,
Get
Jake.
those chuckleheads off the air.
All right, we will. Bye-bye. Thank you, Jake. Bye-bye.
Chuckleheads.
If only you'd said something.
He's been on a bunch of times.
If only he could have seen.
If only he'd have known there were imposters. But
It just doesn't get any better than this.
It still counts.
Yeah, right.
It still counts, those guys.
Those idiots get the money. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
So, another Friday is upon us. What'll you be doing, Smithers? Something gay, no doubt. What? You know, light-hearted, fancy-free. Mothers, lock up your daughters. Smithers is on the town.
Exactly, sir.
The Don and Mike Show.
Just ordinary guys with nothing to lose. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Hi. We're doing great.
I think you should take Freda to the Sugarloaf Craft Festival this weekend.
I think you should take this phone call and shove it up your ass. Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, this is Matt Ball from Mulvane, Kansas. I was wanting to talk to him, see if they had worked out anything on...
They is us.
Oh, sorry, Don.
Yeah. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Hey, what about your brother? Did he ever get the Jaguar?
You know what? Don't know, but I will write down on my prep for Monday, call Jimmy.
Call Brother Jim.
Call Jimmy.
Excellent.
So he never did get back with you then?
Nope. We know that we called the bank.
He cashed the check?
Check cleared.
Ah, very good.
So we know that he got the $1,000. Don't know what he did.
That's why.
Write it down for Monday. Thank you, my friend.
Hey, Buzz.
Yeah.
Hey, does Cox Rocks?
Yes, it does.
Thanks a lot.
Goodbye. See you later. Now,
Wanna get high?
we have limited time because, as a caller alluded to earlier, we're trying to give Buzz more time at the end of the show.
Amen.
For the news and the comments. Have a couple of seconds to show you one of the great gifts that God gave us. And I don't mean our penises.
Yeah, well, that too.
But I mean, we have an uncanny ability to review movies we haven't seen.
I like it when we both, when we're doing this, we close our eyes.
And we wear turbans, like Elvis and Hiram Scarab.
Yes, and we find out if a movie's not doing well, we call the producer and say, call me if its condition worsens.
And if we like the movie, we say, it pleases us greatly. So this weekend, you got 3 new ones. I'll probably only review 2 of them. You've got The Recruit. Al Pacino.
Got to do that one.
Colin Farrell about the CAA. You've got Biker Boys.
That's Lawrence Fishburne's new film.
Correct. And then you have The Guru. The Guru. Which I think we will...
You're not including Final Destination 2 in your movies?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Bob.
All right. I think we should do the Pacino and the Fishburne.
All right. Let's do the Pacino first.
All right.
And do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first on this one.
All right. Go on. It's called The Recruit.
The Recruit, starring Al Pacino by Mike. Al Pacino is doing what Al Pacino seems to be doing an awful lot of lately. Al Pacino, in my opinion, does not fall directly into the must-see category like certain great actors. My must-see guys are still Gene Hackman. I love Robert De Niro. I'm getting very fond of everything that De Niro does, but it doesn't fall for Al Pacino that same way. I think this movie looks like many of the movies he's done in the last couple of years. He does a lot of screaming. He does a lot of that quirky, I'm a goofy guy, great ass, that kind of stuff. And I don't think this movie's got it. This movie looks to me like it's a little trite, it's a little contrived, and the most important thing, it's not an original idea. It's the kind of thing you've seen before, you've seen it done before, and I'm afraid that I'm not going to have to give this an enthusiastic thumbs up. I will instead give it a thumbs down. I don't think you should go see this movie. It's a bad movie. Don't go see it.
All right, that's...
And I never miss Gene Stapleton.
The Recruit. Gene Stapleton.
She's in the movie. I'm going to see it. Now, unfortunately, the last movie she was in, I think, was in the early 70s.
That's Archie Bunker's wife, right?
It's that didn't come out of my mouth.
Okay. The Recruit by Donnie.
That big head and baggy.
Now, I got some go-to guys. You know my number one go-to guy is De Niro.
Bobby D.
Piece of crap like Showtime, I'm there. Pacino's my number 2 go-to guy. And I'm faggy about Clooney. He's my number 3 go-to guy. I must disagree with Mike that I believe Al Pacino stopped mocking Al Pacino when he made the movie Sea of Love. All the movies since then, Donnie Brasco, Devil's Advocate, the one where he played the guy with Russell Crowe based on the 60 Minutes thing. What was that one called? Don't look at Rob. Hold on, I need a break. What was the name of that movie?
Which movie?
What, Rob?
The Advocate?
No, will you stop writing jokes for Mike? What are you doing?
No, I'm not. Now I'm blanking on the name of the movie.
What was the name of the movie? What was it?
Was it The Informer?
He writes jokes for you, too. I don't want everybody thinking he just writes jokes.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Yes.
I've never looked around and said, would you stop writing jokes for Don?
But,
right. That's a horrible thing to say.
But I was asking you a question.
And I was looking at I Never Miss a Movie with Steven Seagal. If Steven Seagal's in the theater, I'm there.
The Insider.
The Insider, yes, anyway. With Russell Crowe.
Anyway.
Where he played the 60 Minutes producer.
Since then, Pacino has turned a corner, and I'm back on his side. You know what? I got totally effed on that. I got totally effed on that. And I've never hidden the fact that occasionally Rob writes jokes for me, too. Because the ones that I don't like, especially, I make him say to the audience. But Mike, you got that memory for movies.
I know.
And I was looking at you. What's the name of that movie? What's the name of that movie?
Rob was holding up something that I was looking at. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, one more movie.
Very good.
And it is Biker Boys.
Biker Boys.
Anyway, the other one I say yes, incidentally, too. Biker Boys with my man Larry Fishburne. Okay, here's the deal. It's the Fast and the Furious, except they're not white, they're black. Instead of cars, they're motorcycles. Also, they spell boys B-O-Y-Z.
Like Boys in the Hood.
Right, which is incidentally the only proper spelling. The only time you can use a Z in boys is Boys in the Hood. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now he's killing me. Now he's killing me. You just gave me a clip.
This house is so gone crazy.
Stop it, Robert.
For none of Rob's reasons, I say no, not to mention the fact that Kid Rock is in this goddamn movie.
Right, yeah.
Ugh. Puke. I would rather be stuck in the balls with needles than go see this movie.
Wow.
Mike.
Yes.
Your turn on Biker Boys.
Biker Boys. By Mike. I read an interview with Lawrence Fishburne, a very brief little interview where they asked him, "Are you a biker?" And he said, "No, I'm a motorcycle enthusiast." It struck me as just a tad pompous. He then went on during this interview to mention that he rides for the Guggenheim Motorcycle Club, which consists of millionaires and movie stars. This was in the interview. F you, Larry Fishburne. I think you're pompous. I think you are totally out of touch with reality.
I wrote a joke for you.
I know that. I know. I'm not going to use it. And I am also going to tell you that I really do believe that this is a recreation of Fast and the Furious, Triple X, all that crap, which is another unoriginal idea. And I think Larry Fishburne has demonstrated to me that he's a pompous ass. And I don't like pompous asses in my movies. I like my movie stars, thank you, to be grounded. To be grounded in reality. And grounded in the knowledge that they're just like you and I. Thank you. I like that one.
His joke you use, my joke you don't use.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I know. That's it. We are split on the recruits.
Right.
With Al Pacino and Colin Farrell. I said, go ahead. What do you got to lose? Mike says, no way.
I have a sleeper pick, though, this week.
Yes.
And I mean it. Final Destination 2. If you like that kind of crap, I think it's a good one of that kind of crap. Looks scary to me.
And let me see. Biker Boys, I think we're both in agreement.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah. No way. No way, homeboy. And now, to the news cubicle we go, giving him all of the allotted time.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
Excuse me, Buzz.
He made it up.
I mean, that wasn't audible, but I know you saw that. I had like a burp coming up there, and I just stop it halfway.
Little cream of mushroom coming up there.
Buzz, what is your lead story today?
Today, James Brown's daughters make a federal case against the Godfather of Soul.
But first, get a good education. Stay tuned, everybody.
Stay tuned,
Stay tuned
for news and comments coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
That was very professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. How's your taint? The Don and Mike Show.
Time for Buzz. Brought to you by Duramax. Sexual enhancer. Have great sex more often with Duramax. Available at finer health and stores, pharmacies, and retailers everywhere. Or call 1-888-TRYING-VMAX. Now here's Buzz. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. James Brown has two daughters.
Hi, man.
One's a doctor. The other's a DJ.
Hi, this is James Brown.
Hi, James.
And you'd be surprised at the number of young people who said they want to be like James Brown.
I do.
But my advice to them is to first get a good education.
Right.
Then pursue a career.
Hold on, Buzz.
Don't be a dropout.
Right.
Join the rest of your friends that are headed back to school.
Back to school. Go ahead, Buzz.
Now, the two daughters have filed a federal lawsuit against JB, saying he stopped giving them royalties because of a family grudge. The girls were just 3 and 6 years old when JB wrote Get Up Off of That Thing in 1976 and other songs. But they helped write the songs, even at that young age, according to their lawyer. The girls say Dad's been pissed at him since 1998, when the doctor daughter had him committed to a psychiatric hospital for his addiction to painkillers. Dad's lawyer... Dad's lawyer says... The lawyer says JB only owes the girls about $66,000, but that he'd be happy to pay them nearly $200,000 if they'd just sign the song's copyrights completely over to him.
Novocaine. Pull me up. Chicken chain.
Yeah.
Ladder cane. Pull me a day. We had all the rain. Elvis. Hand me down.
What a stomach.
That's the bank. Plexo. Now you're pumped. Mailmax. You gotta get ready. The actor. Big paper. Hot buzz.
Thomas Mike. Sarah from Joe Millionaire says she's not ashamed of her role in some kinky fetish videos.
She was a whore.
Not a girl. And the Fox network couldn't be happier about the mini scandal. After refusing to comment at first, 29-year-old Sarah Kozer told the Daily News, "I'll stand by everything I've ever done." Sarah was never nude in the videos and committed no actual sex acts.
Amen. Which is why I told you a couple of days ago we didn't jump on this.
No big deal.
Last night I was watching Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
Or Access Hollywood. I don't remember. Those shows are the same thing. And they showed the parts of the video this girl was in.
Right.
She did nothing.
No.
She sat there. She was tied up, wearing a cheerleader outfit.
How can I communicate this to you any more clearly? It wouldn't have mattered to me if she'd done everything. Just the way I feel.
You're that upset.
I like Sarah.
Yeah.
I like naughty, bad, take Evan into the woods, Sarah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Then the other cheap trollops that are trying to pretend there's something they're not.
She's not a porno star. I mean, this is really blown, if you pardon the pun, blown out of proportion.
It's just what I'm saying. It's just like being a porno star is so horrible.
Yeah. Sarah's one of 3 finalists in the competition for the Lying Evan Marriott. Fox says it knew about Sarah's videos before the taping began, and it says it's tickled about the free publicity. Quoting one executive, "The shy churchgoer is not going to get you a rating."
And we still got our bet, right? Even though we don't know what we're betting yet?
Yeah.
About Joe Millionaire?
Yeah,
I think at the end...
Excuse me. I think it's going to be legit.
Wow.
And in the end, I say Fox or a relative or someone, the dumb guy is going to end up getting at least $1 million. He's going to be able to say to the girl he picks at the end,
right,
"Duh, I got $1 million.
Yeah, you got $1 million.
You got a rocket body.
Rocket body. Sarah's great. Sarah's a Spitfire.
Duh."
Now, the networks say they're very careful about thoroughly screening the applicants for their reality shows, but they say they look more for things like felony records, history of mental illness, communicable diseases.
I'll drink to that. Sarah!
Especially sex germs, STDs.
Ass play.
Get this. Nearly half the applicants for the new NBC show Meet My Folks and a high percentage of those for ABC's The Bachelor were rejected for carrying the genital herpes virus.
Wow.
How many?
Half?
How many auditions were in Baltimore?
All of them? No, I don't know. Famous Hollywood whorehouse Madam Heidi Fleiss apparently didn't just get girls for guys. In her new book, she says she also got guys for girls, and that one of the girls was Princess Diana.
Ooh. Hello, Heidi.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, this is Heidi Fleiss.
And it's Lady Di.
Yeah, what can I do? You want me to send over a gigolo?
No. I want a vagina.
Oh, I'll send over one of my finest girls.
Hello.
Enjoy her, Diana.
I will. Heidi.
Now,
I don't pronounce the H. Heidi.
Heidi.
Hello, Heidi.
Heidi. As evidence, Heidi offers a thank you note scrawled on the cover of a Vogue magazine. It reads, "Thanks, Heidi. What a babe. He rocked my world. Diana."
Well, that's 100% believable.
The book is called Pandering, and it hits the stores on Tuesday. Heidi says she'd like Nicole Kidman to play her in the movie. President Bush.
Right, then they could get Nicole Simpson to play Lady Di.
She wouldn't. Why does she want Nicole Kidman? Doesn't look anything like her.
I know.
Who would be good to play Heidi?
I'm just thinking Nicole Simpson would be good to play Lady Di. They're both dead.
They have that in common.
I get jokes.
Okay, right.
President Bush is indicating that a war with Iraq is just weeks away. Quoting him, weeks, not months. And today his ally, British Prime Minister Tony Blair, joined Bush to push for a UN resolution to rally support for that war. Some of the biggest countries on the Security Council are against it, but quoting Bush, for the sake of peace, the issue must be resolved.
I heard from a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and I have no idea whether this was some guy that was just talking.
Yeah.
But it's February 28th. But that's the date.
That's the date?
Experts have been saying end of February, 1st of March, right in there. So you're, I'm sure, within days of being on the money.
Yeah, but I mean, it disturbs me that there is a date.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, I really wish
published,
they, you know, because I mean, it says to me that they're lying about everything when they're saying, "Hey, we're going to wait and we're going to do this," and you know,
it's not official.
You have to plan. You can't just do this. Planning is all of it.
Could be the 29th. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it couldn't. There's only 28 days in February. Not a leap year, huh?
See what you did.
A peacenik can hope. Mm-hmm. Experts say we're looking at the end of February, 1st of March, and the president indicating the only way to avoid that war is if Saddam agrees to go into exile. Experts say that's possible, but not likely.
Well, now, they haven't had a hit since 1978.
Exile.
What was their hit, Don?
Kiss You All Over.
All the more reason he should join them.
Hold on a second.
All right.
And I know we're running late.
Us?
Yeah, us.
Yeah.
Kiss You All Over. Disc 7.
I want to kiss you all over.
I remember the song. I forgot.
What was
the name
another
of the group.
Exile hit?
That was it. That was it.
It was the one-hit wonder.
Cut 17.
From Exile. And now we'll use our CD machines, which were created around 1968.
You got a jingle for me, Robbie?
You got a choice.
All right, beautiful. Okay, all right, here we go. Everybody on Al-Qaeda, happy Friday. 40 hours non-stop party. Right now I want to tell you we got a long-distance dedication from George Bush. Brand new lead singer of this group, Saddam Hussein. I want to kiss you all over. Here is Exile. Putting it home. Bravo.
Good job, Al.
You remember this bad song?
Al-Qaeda.
Make him go to exile.
Oh, what a horrible song.
Why not send him to Firefall?
Oh, God.
How about sending him to... They could have done worse.
Yeah, much worse.
Saddam, you're not going to go to exile.
Where am I going?
You are going to the Little River Band.
Happy anniversary, baby.
No!
You are my
I will never leave power.
All right, well then, I'm afraid you leave me no choice.
Where are you sending me? How come I sound Indian? I'm Saddam Hussein.
Oh, the God, hold on. No, never mind. Nothing good enough. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show.
How's your taint? The Don and Mike Show.
Time for Buzz. Brought to you by Duramax. Sexual enhancer. Have great sex more often with Duramax. Available in fire health and storage pharmacies and retailers everywhere. Or call 1-888-TRYING-PMAX. Now here's Buzz. Hi, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. James Brown has 2 daughters.
How many?
One's a doctor, the other's a DJ.
Hi, this is James Brown.
Hi, James.
And you'd be surprised at the number of young people who said they want to be like James Brown.
I do.
But my advice to them is to first get a good education.
Right.
Now, then pursue a career.
Hold on, Buzz.
Don't be a dropout.
Right.
Join the rest of your friends that are headed back to school.
Back to school.
Good. Now, the 2 daughters have filed a federal lawsuit against JB, saying he stopped giving them royalties because of a family grudge. The girls were just 3 and 6 years old when JB wrote Get Up Off of That Thing in 1976 and other songs. But they helped write the songs, even at that young age, according to their lawyer. The girls say Dad's been pissed at him since 1998 when the doctored daughter had him committed to a psychiatric hospital for his addiction to painkillers. Dad's lawyer. Dad's lawyer says the lawyer says JB only owes the girls about $66,000, but that he'd be happy to pay them nearly $200,000 if they'd just sign the song's copyrights completely over to him.
Double game. Told me chicken cave.
Yeah.
Anna came. Told me they had all the rain. Elders. Hand me down.
What a stomach.
That's the fact. Flex off. Now you pump. Down that. You gotta get ready. The actor. Hot buns.
Sarah from Joe Millionaire says she's not ashamed of her role in some kinky fetish videos.
She was a whore.
Not a girl. And the Fox network couldn't be happier about the mini scandal. After refusing to comment at first, 29-year-old Sarah Kozer told the Daily News, "I'll stand by everything I've ever done." Sarah was never nude in the videos and committed no actual sex acts.
Amen. Which is why I told you a couple of days ago we didn't jump on this.
No big deal.
Last night I was watching Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
Or Access Hollywood. I don't remember. Those shows are the same thing. And they showed the parts of the video this girl was in.
Right.
She did nothing.
No.
She sat there. She was tied up, wearing a cheerleader outfit.
How can I communicate this to you any more clearly? It wouldn't have mattered to me if she'd done everything. Just the way I feel.
You're that upset.
I like Sarah.
Yeah.
I like naughty, bad, take Evan into the woods, Sarah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Then the other cheap trollops that are trying to pretend there's something they're not.
She's not a porno star. I mean, this is really blown, if you pardon the pun, blown out of proportion.
It's just what I'm saying. It's just like being a porno star is so horrible.
Yeah. Sarah's one of 3 finalists in the competition for the lying Evan Marriott. Fox says it knew about Sarah's videos before the taping began, and it says it's tickled about the free publicity. Quoting one executive, "The shy churchgoer is not going to get you a rating."
And we still got our bet, right? Even though we don't know what we're betting at?
Yeah.
About Joe Millionaire?
Yeah,
I think at the end.
Excuse me. I think it's going to be legit.
Wow.
And in the end, I say Fox or a relative or someone, the dumb guy's going to end up getting at least $1 million. He's going to be able to say to the girl he picks at the end,
right,
"Duh, I got $1 million.
I got $1 million.
You got a rocket body.
Rocket body. Sarah's great. Sarah's a Spitfire.
Duh."
Now, the networks say they're very careful about thoroughly screening the applicants for their reality shows, but they say they look more for things like felony records, history of mental illness, communicable diseases.
I'll drink to that.
Sarah! Especially sex germs, STDs.
Fast play.
Get this. Nearly half the applicants for the new NBC show Meet My Folks and a high percentage of those for ABC's The Bachelor were rejected for carrying the genital herpes virus.
Wow. How many auditions were in Baltimore?
All of them? No, I don't know. Famous Hollywood whorehouse Madam Heidi Fleiss apparently didn't just get girls for guys. In her new book, she says she also got guys for girls, and that one of the girls was Princess Diana.
Ooh. Hello, Heidi.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, this is Heidi Fleiss.
Hello, it's Lady Di.
Yeah, what can I do? You want me to send over a gigolo?
No. I want a vagina.
Oh, I'll send over one of my finest girls. Enjoy her, Diana.
I will. Heidi.
Heidi.
I don't pronounce the H. Heidi.
Heidi.
Hello, Heidi.
Heidi. As evidence, Heidi offers a thank you note scrawled on the cover of a Vogue magazine. It reads, "Thanks, Heidi. What a babe. He rocked my world. Diana."
Well, that's 100% believable.
The book is called Pandering, and it hits the stores on Tuesday. Heidi says she'd like Nicole Kidman to play her in the movie. President Bush is...
Right, then they could get Nicole Simpson to play Lady Di.
She wouldn't... Why she want Nicole Kidman? Doesn't look anything like her.
I know.
Who would be good to play Heidi?
I'm just thinking Nicole Simpson would be good to play Lady Di because they're both dead.
Common.
I get jokes.
Okay, right.
President Bush is indicating that a war with Iraq is just weeks away.
Nice Bush.
Quoting him, weeks, not months. And today, his ally, British Prime Minister Tony Blair, joined Bush to push for a UN resolution to rally support for that war. Some of the biggest countries on the Security Council are against it, but quoting Bush, for the sake of peace, the issue must be resolved.
I heard from a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and I had no idea whether this was some guy that was just talking. Yeah. It's February 28th. That's the date.
That's the date?
Experts have been saying end of February, 1st of March, right in there. So you're, I'm sure, within days of being on the money.
Yeah, but I mean, it disturbs me that there is a date.
Yeah,
you know, I really wish
published,
they, you know, because I mean, it says to me that they're lying about everything when they're saying, "Hey, we're going to wait and we're going to do this," and you know,
it's not official.
You have to plan. You can't just do this. Planning is all of it.
Could be the 29th. Mm-hmm.
Yes, couldn't. There's only 28 days in February. Not a leap year, huh?
See what you did.
A peacenik can hope. Mm-hmm. Experts say we're looking at the end of February, 1st of March, and the president is indicating the only way to avoid that war is if Saddam agrees to go into exile. Experts say that's possible, but not likely.
Well, now, they haven't had a hit since 1978.
Exile. What was their hit, Don?
Kiss You All Over.
All the more reason he should join them.
Hold on a second.
All right.
I know we're running late.
Us?
Yeah, us.
Yeah.
Kiss You All Over. Disc 7?
I want to kiss you all over.
I remember the song. I forgot.
What was another Exile hit?
That was it. That was it.
It was the one-hit wonder.
Cut 17.
From Exile. And now we'll use our CD machines, which were created around 1968.
You got a jingle for me, Robbie?
You got a choice.
All right, beautiful. Okay, all right, here we go. Everybody, I'm Al-Qaeda. Happy Friday. 48 hours non-stop partying. Right now I want to tell you we got a long-distance dedication from George Bush. Brand new lead singer of this group, Saddam Hussein. I want to kiss you all over. Here's Exile. When you home.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Good job, Al.
You remember this band song? Al-Qaeda. Make him go to exile.
Oh, what a horrible song.
Why not send him to Firefall?
Oh, God.
How about sending him to... They could have done worse.
Yeah, much worse.
Saddam, you're not going to go to exile.
Where am I going?
You are going to the Little River Band.
Happy anniversary, baby.
No!
I
will never leave power.
All right, well then, I'm afraid you leave me no choice.
Where are you sending me? How come I sound Indian? I'm Saddam Hussein.
Oh, the God, hold on. No, never mind. Not good enough. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Mo and Mike O'Mara, WKFK.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Wishing ye good luck in everything. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Let me turn on the thing. They're not saying anything. During an earlier commercial break, you know these guys, Cameron? Oh, we're going to get to eavesdrop now.
Oh, good.
They're testing the studio connection for Ron and Fed.
We just heard we were listening to these two mooks who were setting the studio up for Ron and Fez.
Absolutely.
Up at Westwood One.
It was rather comical.
Of course.
I mean, if it had gone on while we were on the air, we would have played it for you. It was just two guys like going, hello? Hello? Test 1, 2.
We always like to pull back the curtain.
Hello? But now they're not.
Of course. Naturally.
What does that sound?
Talk to them. They can hear you.
Hey, speak, you guys.
Are ye there?
Hello? We have your potted up.
Speak to us.
Really?
Hello.
Yeah. Who's this? Who is this?
We're attempting to pull back the curtain.
Who is this?
Billy, I got it.
Billy, you got it?
I think that might be Rory.
Rory.
You got it?
Billy.
Rory.
Billy. Rory.
See, up in Philly, Matt and Huggy, they're already in the studio.
Right.
They're just waiting to do the show.
Of course.
WYSB.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Huggy.
Ron and Fez, God knows, they're in a bomb shelter somewhere in New York. They need to do their show, and they've got these guys who are like trying to hook up the wires, and it's behind-the-scenes stuff, but they're not talking now.
I think Ron and Fez are somewhere on 81st Street.
Hello? We're not getting anything. Anyway, Buzz?
Yes, now from Bush and Blair to Cheech and Chong.
We got to wind it up, Buzz.
Okay, in sports, I got to tell you this one. Umpire Bruce Framing, who's been in the big leagues for 32 years, has been suspended 10 days. He called a Major League Baseball administrator, quote, a stupid Jew bitch.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't get to go to Japan.
Rob, that's never appropriate.
Don't laugh.
Finally, some quick hits.
This is a natural laugh from Rob.
Some quick hits in California's Bay Area. Trouble at a community center where the boys and girls on the swim team were having co-ed shave downs. The big swimsuit issue comes out this weekend from National Geographic. The magazine that showed most of us our first topless women has photos more revealing than any you'll see elsewhere.
These broads look like they have babies in their boobs.
No, not the Polynesian broads. Quoting a spokesman, we just wanted to have a little fun.
What, National Geographic is actually going to have...
There will be several pictures of topless women in this issue.
Oh. And the cover has a lady who's wearing nothing but shells.
Really?
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
In Kansas City, a man's been arrested for marching into his local supermarket and urinating on the frozen chickens. Damage estimate $460. And in
Is that your dad?
No. And in Bakersfield, California, police have arrested the handicapped alleged burglar who made his getaway in a wheelchair wearing nothing but a top hat and cape.
Tom Gavin.
I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
Thank you, Buzz. We gotta go. Have a great weekend, everybody. Don't hurt yourselves. Love you, Freda. Love you, Bart. Stand by for a smorgasbord of shows that follow us on stations throughout America.
Amen.
Good day to you, sir.
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 Do you want to play cricket?
I'd love to, under the light of the moon.
Be out. Eaters.
Till we meet again, this is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.
This is the Don and Mike Show.